What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Friday night of the Infinity Equation podcast. We are here live and in your face for another Friday night of great delight to infinity and beyond. Here we go. Let's get this rinky-dink podcast started. Thanks, Bobby, for giving us the new slogan of 2021. The best rinky-dink podcast for your ears, for your mind, for your eyes. Thanks to Bobby's great information on the Analog YouTube channel. And I see you out there.
Never forget it.
There you go. Yes, Mighty Much Jeff, I did get a new toy and I'm super excited about it, but Bobby hates me for it. But what's going on, everybody? We got the crew here. We welcome our special guest, Mr. Sentry Productions, the man, the myth, the legend.
Can I flip off the camera too?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
There you go. Have fun, sir. Welcome. You know, we're gonna do this a little bit different. Why don't you start us off, Sentry? Why don't you tell the people who you are? If they don't already know.
How's it going? My name's Spencer. I started this little company called Action Force with my man Bobby. I'm kind of the behind the scenes guy. I kind of don't like to be too much on camera. I kind of let Bobby take that over for me. You know, I kind of work in the shadows. I kind of creep in, give my advice here and there. Being a gentleman that's not in the toy industry, I can provide insight to Bobby that he wouldn't think of, him being in the toy industry. So as the behind the scenes guy, the main reason I wanted to join it is basically so I could play with the figures. And Bobby has yet to pay me, but I'm looking forward to my first paycheck.
Hands down, best intro from a guest yet.
That might have been one of the greatest intros we've ever had.
I don't know. Bobby's trying to play it off, but it's like, wait. I don't know. I mean, we were just on the phone like 3 hours ago. So,
dude, you signed an NDA.
My contract's up.
Don't feel bad. You were there at the beginning. We're in the midway point. He still calls us the Rinky Dink Show that he's on.
That's not good. I'm just kidding. I'm not involved with Action Force whatsoever. I'm a proud supporter, though.
He was the guy that did Cryptid Toys.
Right.
So.
Oh, my goodness. Yo. Let's go to this gentleman over here.
Oh.
Yes, you. Yes,
what's up, everybody? I'm Ryan, a.k.a. LaserPants81. Thanks for joining us. I got my pop filter here and my windscreen, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Damn it. Why do you have to start trouble?
What?
I already know. We already know what you start trouble about. You go down that road.
I'm just saying. What?
Troublemaker. Just troubling.
There's no wind in there. That's your beard protector. Beard shield. Sorry.
It just rubs against it like
beard mask.
Yeah.
And this gentleman here always dropping the Marvel Legends news.
I was going to say that before there was Shartimus Prime, there was Sentry Productions.
There you go.
No, Shartimus is older than me.
Well, he's older than you, but I'm pretty sure you had Marvel Legends reviews before him.
I had reviews, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
But he had videos.
And the man who had to do it twice because he was so nice.
Guys, Spencer here. Grinding. making toy review videos. Yeah, it was. I couldn't top that. That was amazing. That was amazing. Thanks, guys, for tuning in on your Friday night to this Rinky Dink podcast here.
Right. The rinkiest of the dinkiest. And what's going on out there, chat? We see you all out there. I can't name everybody because everybody came out and drove to this tonight. I appreciate y'all coming out. I just want to send a shout out to my buddy Fixer. I hope you have a better night tonight, sir. I know you had a rough week, and don't worry. We're all here for you, Fixer. We're all here for you, my friend. Don't you worry.
Thinking about you, Chris. Hope you're doing
Always. Well. Yeah. Just send some love out to Chris. He's a good guy. I forgot. He's a close to number one fandom man of Valorverse.
He is.
He will never let Bobby down.
100%. 100%.
Man, so we'll start with you, Sentry. So, since you're the guest here, did you get anything good this week?
Yeah, man. I actually got my own Frogman in. All the shots I took previously were from my buddy's Frogman at Better Clever. So I'm kind of messing with my own. He had cut off the backpack, so mine's still intact.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, you were dropping them Frogman shots like a champ. I was like, damn, Frogman for every day of the week.
I was dropping, man. I think I'm done for the rest of my life with Frogman. So yeah. I think that's all I picked up this week. I've just been, taking it easy, the calm before the storm, before I have to go into Target every other day, try to find all these Marvel figures. So
at least you're not fighting the Viper people.
Yeah, I'm glad you said Marvel figures.
Right.
Oh, the G.I. Joe figures? No, thank you. No, thank you.
Because they're out. I swear, these G.I. Joe fans, like they're getting out of control. Like they're starting to fight people.
I've heard it's been getting easier though because they took them off Pop Finder. So now you don't have to compete with the people that are using Pop Finder to clear out every store in their area.
But you still got to compete with them early in the morning, standing outside, harassing the employees.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I go to Target and harass the employees, but I'm not looking for anything. I just like to go and harass the employees.
But look, sir, I'm looking for this crock pot. It's a Betty Crocker crock pot. That's what I'm looking for, sir. It's right over there. Okay, cool. Appreciate you. See, doing your job. That's what I like. Keep it up.
It said you had 7 in stock.
I only see 2 here on the shelf. Where's the others?
One of your employees is selling them.
Right out of the back gate. They're just flying off the truck.
Hey, let's check.
The Joe collector should get a job at Target. There's problem solved. There you go.
You already got some of the managers stealing, like buying them up and scalping them. Then you want the Joe collectors to get a job there? Yo, nobody will ever see G.I. Joe's ever again at Target.
That's perfect. That's good.
You want to buy 7 frying pans? No, only 1 per customer.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
No. Todd, what you get this week?
I had a pretty light week. I got my quill from Hasbro Pulse. I got 2 of those. Haven't had time to even look at them, see how the paint is on them or anything. I got some lights for my Iron Man Hall of Armor, and I got some custom made parts for it. And so I'm hoping this weekend I have more lights coming. Hopefully this weekend I can shoot a video showing it off and take some pictures. And then I excuse me, I got a knockoff SHF Tony Stark to throw in there. It's actually pretty decent, except for his eyes are totally fucking wonky.
Yeah.
And the paint also, I think even on the original version, they put gold paint on them and it looks stupid. But I have a man nipple head coming for it, so looking forward to that. And then I broke down and bought another toy box Hall of Armor from the Disney store today at full price. But I'm probably gonna return it like the day before. They have a sale coming up, so I'm gonna return it and then buy it again on sale, or just go there and say, hey, look, fucking give me the sale price now.
It's a classic Joe GI Joe collector move right there.
Yeah.
What is the normal
nice
price on that thing?
$45.
Oh wow!
So for us, it's $50 after tax.
Right. Yep.
And it's their sale is coming up on the 11th, I believe, and it's going to be 25% off.
I'm sorry. What's these things called? Taxes on toys? I don't know about these.
No.
Yeah, get out of here. So yeah, that was it.
Okay. Bobby, since you're over there searching, what you?
I'm actually, I'm apologizing because I'm like double dutying here. I'm going through. I got all the comics in. So I have thousands of comics to unbox, and a bunch of them were damaged. So I'm like a little pissed about that. So now I have to go through every one and find and pull out all the damaged ones so that they can reprint those issues for me. But what did I get today? Or this week? I finally got my Target Din. I forgot his name, but he got in touch with you guys. You sent him my way, so I was able to get the Target Din. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but thanks for helping me out and get that figure. Because dude, that figure is one of the. I kind of wish that was out when we did our top 10 figures, because that figure's amazing. Like the helmet. I've never seen a helmet fit so tight and not look bad. Like, usually when you have a helmet over a head, it kind of, it looks thick and wonky and, it's just not done well. This looks fantastic. So I'm really happy with this figure. A lot comes with it. So it's a cool figure. I also got the.
That was Michael Wisman, by the way.
Yes, Michael. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for hooking me up. That was great. I got the Plasma Series Ecto 1 just because it's like, listen, I'm a big Ghostbusters fan, and I just wanted to see what it was all about. I saw pictures of it. I'm like, man, that thing looks really detailed. And it's too bad it's not, 1/12 scale. But I was like, all right, 1/18 scale, it's fine. But you know what? I took it out. It's not even 1/18 scale. It's way smaller than that.
Yeah. Really?
Like it's almost like maybe reaction figure size, but like you're looking, it's like you can't even fit the way the steering wheel is so close to the seat. You can't fit a figure in the front seat of it. And I'm just like, man, that's a bummer because it's a really nice looking vehicle. I don't know if it's $50, but the details there, the paint's there, like everything looks great about it. I love that, the doors open, the back door opens, a lot of painted detail like inside the cab there. It's just a bummer that there's the size issue because it's kind of like, well, what do you kind of do with it? So I'm kind of in this weird realm of what do I do with it? I'm thinking maybe just selling it because I got it, I looked at it, but I don't know, man. We'll see. I'll let it kind of marinate a little bit, but that's about it.
Bobby, you know what you should do, Bobby? You should wait till it goes on sale and then return it and then buy it back, and you get it cheaper, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gotta hustle.
Right. Ewan says, Bobby, if I was that guy, I'd be offended as fuck right now. Straight up asking for a store, remember my name. Wow, guess Oliver really got to your head after that phone call.
Man, Ewan just riding me, busting my balls every week, making videos about me. Damn. Just riding my ass.
So now you feel how I feel under pressure now. Okay, you got to live up to the pressure now of Ewan.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check my orders, see what if you ordered anything. Oh, sorry, we had an issue with your order. It had to be canceled. We couldn't process your payment. Sorry.
Whatever he ordered, you can go ahead and just send it over my way. As long as he paid for it already, I ain't got to pay for it out of pocket. Just go ahead and put it in my package. Just slip it in the box.
See that, Ewan? I got the power. Send me some Girl Scout cookies or something. Start being nice to me.
Right. Oh, Analog Toys, we will definitely get to that Black Series Fan Friday today.
Oh my! We got Tony in the house.
Yes. We would definitely get the thoughts and the sound bites on that one. Ryan,
Yeah,
I know you got like 20,000 boxes of stuff this week. So no?
I got raked over the coals this week with Mayfex pre-order arrivals. So everything that was supposed to come out last year from like June to December all dropped last week. So I got hit with like 5 payment requests for Mayfex figures. The first one came in, and that is the black and gray version of the Batman. Which, I mean, if you got the blue and gray one, you know what to expect, just different colors. But I think the cape is a much better material. It seems a little thinner, a little more elasticy, and less blankety, I guess. It just seems like an overall better material. It doesn't seem as bunched up under the cowl. So for that reason, I like it a little bit more. But on mine, the damn neck peg is like frozen. And if I try to move this peg too much, it's going to snap off. So I know that you can use like some sort of shock oil or something to loosen up tight joints, but I don't know.
Floor, what's it called?
That's for tightening. Floor polish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would need to loosen it because this thing is like, I don't know. Maybe they got glue in there, but I even tried turning it with some pliers and the plastic started to stress. So I was like, I'm going to leave it alone because I don't want to have to send it off to Bill Maru.
Yeah.
Which joint is fucking tight up?
So it's his neck peg.
Okay.
The peg from the neck into the head.
Throw it in the freezer for about 20 minutes before you move it.
And then put it in the microwave popcorn setting.
Okay. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
No,
I'll put it in my Cuisinart for 3 minutes. And
no, because for hard plastic,
Okay.
It'll harden it, so it won't necessarily snap when you try to move it.
I'll try that. But Greg Miller said, yes, shock oil.
Yeah.
Is there like a brand name that I can look up, or do I just search shock
Silicone.
oil?
Yeah, silicone shock oil.
Silicone. Oh, I think we got that at work. I could probably steal. I mean, I could buy some on Amazon.com.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then I was in Target, and because of friggin' Dan Larson from Toy Galaxy, I saw this red Halo figure on the shelf, and this made it into his top 10. And so when I saw it, I'm like, well, if it's good enough for Dan Larson. So I bought it, and I have the
You see, he gave it a. Now look here, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. I have the Master Chief, and the Master Chief is like, it's pretty rough, sculpted nice, but the joints are super loose. He can't grip his gun. This one doesn't have any of those problems. And if this guy has a name, let me know because I don't know his name. It's Red Master Chief. But yeah, no, yeah, I like it. It's a good figure, and that's what I got. I got those 2 figures this week.
Yes, people give you some good, like Toy Round. The Butter Baron says, I'm gonna keep calling him. I'm not even gonna call him Toy Round there. BB says, put it in the air fryer.
Man, I got an air fryer for my old lady, and that's all she uses now.
I need to look into one.
Yo,
Yeah,
they're the bomb.
they're legit.
Ironhead says, that looks like Punk being good riddance cap on your top of your silky smooth hair.
Why, yes, it is.
Silky smooth? Is it really?
My hair? I don't know.
I don't know. I would just be like, shh. I'm not going to tell.
Vidal Sassoon over here.
Right?
Hair club for men. No, I'm kidding.
You don't want. Wait a minute. You don't want me to read this to you, Bobby. He said, cancel my Action Force orders. I'm sending you a Lenny autograph classified series Snake Eyes. Beat down.
Oh, we crossed the line.
What was that video that he posted that was so funny?
Which
Ooh.
one? Oh, what,
Of Bobby. Somebody posted a video of Bobby. Was that you?
That was you. Yeah, he made a video and sent it to Ryan, and Ryan posted it on.
Well, no, not the one that I took and uploaded to the YouTube channel. He did another one. Yeah.
No,
No.
I didn't see that one. No,
Did
no,
he?
I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did. That was the one on Facebook. I did see that one.
Yeah, what was it?
it was just Lenny, and then it has like the Kill Bill song music to it. Like you used to see Bobby going.
I got a good laugh out of it.
Yes, there you go.
Even though I have to see Lenny's stupid fucking face.
Is this show just like everybody shitting on Bobby? Is that what this is?
Right? What the fuck?
Look,
When did it turn
look,
into that?
hold on,
When did
it goes-
turn into that?
Let me tell you that it goes around. It's either me getting shit on about Todd McFarlane, Ryan trying not get fired, or Bobby getting shit on by Lenny. That's how this goes. It's just each week it's somebody else. So we all just take it on the chin at this point.
Whoa. Let's get something straight. Lenny doesn't shit on me.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Don't you shit on Lenny. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I do apologize.
Exactly.
My bad in wording that. What did I get this week? I did get my Mayfix. So I shipped out my Mayfix Carnage. I messed with him a little bit. He's cool. It's cool. I did get my boy, one of my top new figures of 2021, Mr. Thanos here. He's looking real good in his bright little colors. Let's see. What else did I get? I did get somebody else. I can't find him here. Like, damn. Oh, there he is. He's flying in front of the camera. My bad. I did get my Mayfix Superman today.
Oh, is that the McFarlane one?
No, hell no. Oh, God, no.
Oh, sick.
McFarlane would never move like this. You would never see a McFarlane figure move like this. You can tell this is not a McFarlane figure because it actually has articulation in it.
Oh.
And the cape actually has wires in it, too.
There's that shitting on McFarlane. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, everybody's always waiting for it. But no, this figure is awesome.
There's not enough plastic for your dollar either.
No. He is ridiculously awesome. Like, I love this figure. This is number 2 figure of 2021 for me. Yo, this right here.
Yeah, everybody's waiting for that thing, man. That thing looks so sick.
It is. I'll be happy when everybody has it in their hand.
I got mine from BBTS, so I'll probably get it 2024 or something.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's why I don't order from. I actually. It's funny because when you say that, like, I got what was it? They said it came in like I think it was Wednesday, and this is with Hobby Link Japan. They said it came in Wednesday. I paid for the shipping. Thursday they had a FedEx shipping label ready and done. Next thing I know, I wake up today, like I hear a knock on my door, like, what the? I'm thinking it's my Hasbro order. Nah, it's Hobby Link Japan. Okay, I see the updates like past the clearance is ready to be shipped out. I'm like, what the? Damn,
that's sick, man.
Right,
So
I was like,
I
never seen them ship it that fast. Honestly, I never seen them ship anything that quick. But I'm so glad they did because this is, man. I don't know if I could have waited for this. I waited long enough for it. But
yeah, Dante, I'll send you Ewan's order if you send me that Superman.
Man, that is tempting offer. That is a tempting offer. Woo. You know, I already just got rid of some of your favorite figures this week anyway.
I know you did. I'm proud of you.
Made 300. Yo, so I'll tell the story real quick. I did get my Yellow Ranger from the Butter Baron. Appreciate you, sir. Plus, I did get something cool made, a design that I found and I did online or 3D print, and he printed out for me. So I don't know if you can really see it. It's in black, but it's a tablet of time for those who are familiar with it from the Spider-Man comic books and the Spider-Man animated series. I just have to paint it up a little bit, but it's actually a tablet of time and hell of a representation of it. It's the exact representation that it shows in the comic, not the one from the TV show.
It's awesome.
Thank you. What was it? Oh, so I was like, me and Bobby talked a long time ago. I was like, yo, I'm going to sell my boss fight figures. So I finally got just cleaning up everything in here. And I was like, all right, I'm finally going to put these on eBay. I think it was, what was it, Monday? I texted you, Bobby. I said, I'm finally selling them.
Yeah.
Not half an hour later, somebody paid the full price I was asking for it and said, here you go. They were gone. They were sold, done.
Nice.
I was like, cool.
How many did you have? Was it the Vitruvian hacks or something?
Yeah. It was like the Kickstarter brands, like so the only ones I think you could get through the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So it was like the Medusa, Leonidas, some of the blank skeletons you can buy separately. And then I was like, shoot, I forgot to add these other two on that were boxed up on the side. So I messaged the guy. I was like, look, I forgot to add these on. I'll just send them to you anyway. So
cool.
He got them. They should have been delivered today. I'm not sure if he actually physically got them yet. But.
Yeah, I got them.
You sure? You got them?
Yeah, I got them. It was me.
Okay. Make sure you got them.
Thanks for sending me those 2 extra dudes, dude. That's so sick.
Hey, you're welcome. Anytime.
Appreciate it.
Spencer's on point tonight. Damn.
But
that reminds me, I got to sell my Bucky O'Hare stuff.
Yeah. I just like they were sitting in the box. I hadn't opened them and I had nowhere to put them. And it was just like, you know what? I'm not really feeling these anymore like I used to. So they had to go. So done. They're done. They're out of here. All right. So let me bring this up. Talk about this real quick here while I have it up. So, not really technically a Marvel Legends release, but
oh my god, I'm so excited for this one, man.
Talk about these?
Yeah, because we're not always going to
Super
talk
excited about these, man. It's in that Ghostbuster car.
now with those 2 points of leg articulation.
Is this what Toy Shiz debuted today?
Yeah.
Actually, single point, one for each leg.
Yeah, it was Toy Shiz, Pixel Dan,
Sure.
and I think there was somebody else. I think it was one other person. Oh, and Shartimus.
They all did this?
This is all
Man, these
work.
exclusives are so sick. Wow, how lucky those guys. They get to announce these, man. And it's so cool.
I like the card backing on them. That's about like I'm not a big 3.475 whatever size they are. Like I'm not a big fan of these. Like
Okay, see now go back to that Human Torch.
If there were 3.75, that's one thing, but they're 5 point of articulation.
that's the size that they say they are. They're 3.75. I just go by what they say.
I want this paint scheme in real Marvel Legends, 6-inch.
Agreed.
I don't want the full-on translucent thing they did. I mean, it's cool, whatever. I want that with the black lines.
The black lines for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I want a white Iceman with blue accents. I want him to have the blocky head, not just a round head with the seam down the face.
Wow, Dan who said you could order these eBay weeks ago. Wow.
Really?
Wow.
But they were just announced.
Yeah. It's like the Star Wars figures that were supposed to get announced today, and they were like, "Well, everybody was putting them out the other day." I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, everybody seems to agree. Like, if it was painted like these are on the Legends, they would be fully on it.
Well, the only thing good about these are the card art.
Yeah, that's what I said. I love the card art on them. Like, the card
great.
backs are awesome. But that's it.
Yeah, you keep that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little biased on these because I pitched these with Ryan years ago, and they said no. So I'm glad Ryan pitched it again and got it through. But you have to look at like what it is. It's not for like typical Legends fans. So you can't look at it like, oh, these suck because they're not Legends. Well, they're not Legends. They're basically reaction figures.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to do them then, because like when reaction figures first came in and that market for them was hot, Star Wars started doing 5 POA just to kind of switch things up. What I don't like about what Star Wars did was they took updated sculpts and made them 5 POA. I like that these are made to look vintage. It's not like they're trying to like front and like give you amazing sculpts with 5 POA and trying to dumb it down. It's a vintage throwback play, so it's like it's a very niche thing. But it's it's cool that they're doing it. It's a nice, change, something different. It's good to see them messing around with scales again. I know, we tried 12-inch, it didn't work. 3 and 3, the 4-inch figures got watered down at the end there. So it's good that there's something else out there that they're putting for, collectors. It's like, yeah, it's not going to be for everyone buying Legends. It's a very, very niche thing, but it's cool. It's a little trendy thing.
Yeah,
there's
Dan.
a mark. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like Dan, who said, like it's more reaction retro figures for display. Nice gimmick, just not for me currently. Might pick up a few. So I mean, they're nice. I love the card backing on them.
I just don't like how they want to piggyback on the Marvel Legends name all the time.
You got to understand why you're doing that, though, Todd. I know a lot of people were pissed about it. When they first did it, and it's like we were calling, the 4-inch figures Legends, then we called 12-inch Legends, and then we called the role play stuff Legends. I understand why people are mad. It's like Legends were 6-inch. That's it. You can't look at it like that. Legends is more of an not just pigeonholed in a scale. It's like Legends. They changed it because they wanted Legends to mean collector, and that's what it is. So that's okay. And it's like, I know people were confused, like when we did 4-inch and it was Legends, and they were like, "What scale is this?" And it's like, if you don't know what the look of the figures is, then you shouldn't be buying them. People know, they're smart, so it's like it's not taking anything away. I think it's okay to call them Legends because Legends means collector. It doesn't just mean 6-inch. Even though Legends started out as 6-inch, it didn't. It doesn't always have to be that. So I get it. I get why people want Legends to just be one thing, but it's a brand thing. It's an expression. It's meant to be to represent collectors. So whether it be a 12-inch scale or a role play scale or a 6-inch scale, it's something for everyone.
Is that why they back in the day they switched Marvel Universe to Legends right before it?
Yeah, because it was just to change it up because Universe started to slow in sales, so they tried to like rebrand it and call it something different. And then that rebranding kind of didn't work because retail was like, well, we don't want to take it because it's not what we know. We know either movie or we know Legends. So that's where we're like, okay, well, if we call stuff Legends, retail will also take more of it because it's Legends. And they'll think, okay, Legends is this umbrella of collector. And that's why they did it, which was a smart move on their part.
I know when there were still Marvel Universe figures, when they got rebranded and you could still find them in stores, I know
you can still find them.
Yeah,
they're still in stores, I'm pretty sure.
I haven't seen them in years.
You're not looking under the right shelves there, sir. That's it.
I know more than one person that would call Target and say, "I'm looking for this Marvel Legends figure," and they say, "Oh yeah, we got those," and they would show up and it'd be the fucking 3 3/4 inch. Like, no, god damn it! I'm fucking let's settle Marvel Legends, goddamn Marvel Universe.
All right, so let's get into the Star Wars Fan Friday, the recap of that. Yay! And here we go, starting with the Bad Batch.
Awesome.
I mean, okay.
Awesome. Love it. Give me the whole team, man.
So
didn't they show these like a month ago?
Yeah, they did.
Didn't they show the pictures? I don't think they showed them like in packaging.
They showed like the prototypes, and now they're showing them in package.
Okay. I was gonna say they've been up for pre-order for a while.
Yeah.
I think like
that last one you had the Elite Clone Trooper. That is new.
Yeah.
But I think it's the old buck they're using. Yeah, it is. That's the old buck, the old clone body, not the new one that they used for the Ahsoka Clone Troopers. So I mean that's kind of a disappointment, but it looks really cool.
See, I'll be good with the Bad Batch. I'll be fine if they release them all at the same time. Like if they show like all the pictures today, like, hey, here's the full Bad Batch together as a team, then I would have been fine. I'm like, okay, that's good. That's something new. That's something awesome. No, they just had the first two that they showed before, and then like coming later, is the rest of the Bad Batch. We just got pictures of like their picture frames, and that's it.
Yeah, it was like their I forget his name, but yeah, it was like the tech guy of the group of the Bad Batch, and they just showed a still of him from Clone Wars,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other
Big bruiser guy.
yeah, he'll probably be like that $30 deluxe later on this year, hopefully this year. It'd be cool if they got the whole team out this year.
You said this is on the old buck, correct? Like,
yeah, because he has the double jointed knees, which probably have about the same range as the new knees, which are single jointed. But yeah, this sculpt is a little more wonky. I think the proportions are a little off. It's not horrible, but the new clone sculpt is spot on. Tech, yeah, Ewan. The one they showed today is Tech, and then the next one's the big guy, whatever his name is.
Spencer, you besides the Mando figures, you fuck with the Black Series?
I fuck with Black Series, dude.
Yeah,
I fuck with it hard, dude.
You got a big collection.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, not recently, but I mean, in the past, I collected a lot of them. But there's a lot. I try to keep up with Marvel, but Star Wars kind of takes the back burner a little bit. But I mean, if I saw this in stores, I would definitely pick this up for sure. It's sick. It's a sick looking toy. I really like it. I like that body mold. I like the paint applications. I think the Dark Troopers are super sick. I've never followed any of the Clone Wars or any of that stuff. So, but if I saw that just based on its appearance alone, I'd 100% pick it up. In fact, if I saw a whole peg full of these, I'd probably pick them all up and then I'd stand outside Target and try to sell them. Double the price.
Okay, now Ewan says that is the new body mold, but the new body mold doesn't have those double jointed knees. I mean, he's got the pins in the lower and upper leg. So did they mash them together? Put the old legs on the new body? Because those
they could have. I mean, from what we saw today, it was a lot of reuse and re-characters coming back.
Oh man, yeah, that's the Black Series.
Yo, that's all. I'll get to that when we get to those figures. I'll say my issue with them. Then you have Hunter from the Bad Batch.
Yeah, Hunter looks good. That's one they showed before too, and this is just the inbox shot.
Right.
So does this one have the single jointed legs?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, it's actually don't even have a picture box. They don't have mounted box. Picture of mounted box.
It's probably that looks like a lot of new sculpt. So if the legs are the new clone legs, then
it's a single joint. It's a single joint in his legs.
Yeah,
it is. Okay.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, I can see the one. I could just see one pin in his legs when I zoom in. I'm trying to.
Yeah, get CSI with it, dude. Yeah. Zoom in.
Yeah. Zoom in. Enhance.
I think maybe just the legs are reused, parts of them, but it looks like mostly new sculpt.
Yeah, that does look like one joint right there. You're right.
Yeah, it's like one pin right here. That's the only one I see. I don't see like a split in between it. Yeah,
if you see a pin, it's the old mold, because the new one is pinless.
Okay.
That's cool. Yeah, looks good.
And so this is okay. So now that we're here, this is why it kind of kills me. You went back to episode 1. You said you started this back in 2019, but you went back to episode 1 in 2021. You could have just went ahead and went with episode 2 or 3, but no, we're like, you know what? Let's give them what they want. What the people want. It's more figures from episode 1, and that's the Battle Droid.
Yes. Oh man, the most highly anticipated one out of the entire line for me personally.
You know what? I cannot knock a re-release of an army builder. I can't knock them for it.
True. Yeah, true.
And this one has slightly different paint, which adds a little diversity to your army, right? He's got like some battle damage on his chest. I mean, I have, I think, 6 or 7 of these already, and I pre-ordered that one. I didn't pre-order all of these. I did pre-order this one, though.
Well, show the rest of it.
Just one, yeah.
Okay. You're going to keep it in box?
No. I'm going to open it up.
Oh, okay. If you want, dude, I still got the original release of this from 99. I got a couple of those if you want to get those off of me, man.
Not my scale, bro.
Oh, okay.
I think I still have a few of those too, probably somewhere.
Yeah, I got about $38,000 worth in a storage facility.
How about
I thought it was gonna blow up. honestly.
I'm pretty sure it's not 38,000 anymore.
No, that's how much I spent.
Boy, charge you how much I spent for them, not how much they're going for right now. How much I spent for them. I don't care what you think they're worth. What I know they're worth is $38,000.
Yeah.
They're in the storage unit. Got you. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of Storage Wars, so I know how it goes.
Right. Big money. You be more. I can see you be more like Daryl the gambler.
I'm just joking. I don't watch Storage Wars.
I loved it when it was on. I used to watch it. Ridges, whatever. Used to watch it often. This dude, why they really?
Can we get a new head sculpt for this guy?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
No, it's the same. It's the same one. And I'm like, this would have been perfect if you had like a silly face,
exactly.
his tongue
out.
sticking out, grabbing an
100%.
apple.
Yep.
That would have been totally worth it. But we just freaking got this for $30. And by
Right.
the way, that shield was an extra $10.
Yeah.
It was. If you wanted Jar Jar that bad,
Fucking hell.
now you could have just got him for cheap. Well, I don't know.
This is an awesome figure, though. I have to say, I really do like this figure. It's a fun figure. It's just the facial expressions, like, eh.
Why release it so close to?
Right.
It's true.
That's what killed me. I don't mind the figure. Is you just released a deluxe figure, and you're going to be like, hey, guess what? He's on our episode 150th anniversary line too as well.
You know what? You know what it was? They wanted to bring back true nostalgia and have Jar Jar Binks warm the pegs for 5 years again. That's what they wanted.
Where's
I
the
mean,
comm link thing in it so you can plug it in, man? I need the
Yeah.
comm communicator, dude.
contact chip? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should threw that in
Oh
there.
my goodness, yo! If they did that, yo, I probably would have bought up just for that.
Yeah, it's the same one. Man, if it was like, just give him a different head sculpt, I would have bought it.
Are these
Yeah.
store exclusives of some kind?
I don't remember if these were.
Oh yeah. I think these were Best Buy. I pre-ordered the
yeah,
Battle Droid
that's
from-
right.
Yeah, Best Buy.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Like I got so confused by the time they were done. I was like, I don't know, remember what's where, because there was so many store exclusives in between everything.
I think it's funny. They're taking the most hated character in all of Star Wars universe, and they're
Not
releasing
anymore.
him twice within a year.
Yep.
He's not the most hated anymore.
I don't
No,
understand that. No.
Have you seen the sequels?
Was it what's her
mean,
name?
It
What's
would be
her name?
either what's his
Rose?
name?
Is it Rose?
Rose Tika. Yeah.
Rose.
Oh yeah, it could be Rose Tico or that guy. What's his name?
Benicio.
Jar Jar
Benicio
Binks?
del Toro.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that guy.
He didn't bother me as much as Jar Jar Binks. Like he was only in there for a hot second. I could care less about him.
I'll tell you guys when this movie came out, 99. I was 9 years old, man. Jar Jar Binks, favorite character in the whole movie, dude.
Oh my God.
Dude, you are.
I don't know what to say in that case.
I was 17, and
I mean, as a child, that was the best character in Star Wars, hands down.
I
Oh, so these are $25 and Jar Jar's 30 still.
Amazing.
Wait. This Jar Jar is 32.
30 as well. Yes, I'm on Best Buy's website right now.
Without the shield, he's still 30.
$29.99.
Well, that's because it's Best Buy, probably. Best Buy don't know how to price them.
That's a ripoff. I'm sorry.
Was that
And
okay?
Qui-Gon, Mace Windu, and the Droid are all $25.
Bobby, does the redhead guy make that decision too? We're gonna take the shield away and charge $30 still.
I don't have to say anything. You guys know. You guys don't have to. You figured it out already. There you go.
Jesus.
That makes no sense.
There you go.
Wow. You charge the same price for a single card figure for a deluxe figure. Wow.
But like that nostalgia's back because this thing is gonna sit on the pegs.
Yep. Welcome to nostalgia, folks.
And I'm gonna buy them all, man. I'm gonna add them to my storage unit, and in 30 years, dude.
Don't pay that. Don't pay off that storage unit. Let that sit rot, and you'll see it on new seasons of Storage War.
After a while, I'm
storage unit.
gonna be living in that storage unit after a while. I keep doing this.
Yo, I guess, yo, if they buy you in there, they're like, does he come with it? Yes, he does. You're sitting there, have some hot pockets.
I'm your new
so pay
son.
for the storage. Sir, what's in there? I can't tell you that. They told me I can't tell you that.
It opens up the door and brushing my teeth.
Y'all want some hot pockets? I ain't got enough for everybody, but I got some
I'm stealing power from him.
Now, I will say, I'm in some Star Wars groups, and most of the guys are my age or older, and they love this. They love the throwback. They love the throwback cards.
Okay, the cards I can understand.
A lot of them, diehard Star Wars fans, they love thatness. Look, when that card was on the shelf prolifically everywhere, you could walk into a Toys R Us or a Target or a Walmart and buy whatever you wanted. It wasn't like it is now. So I can see them having nostalgia for that. So it's been, 20-some years since these cards? Fine. But the $30 for that Jar Jar is ridiculous.
Right. That's asking the same price for that. That's wow. I mean, this is the only one I would care to buy if I was going to get this set. Is this one, Mace Windu? That's it.
It's an awesome figure too.
It's a great figure. If they, what would have been cool is if they did like an Amazon exclusive and they put him in the mail away green box. Because, dude, I remember mailing away for that Mace Windu and getting that shit.
You're frozen.
So that would have been cool to do that.
We missed the most important thing you just said, Bobby.
You froze up, Bobby.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that if they took him, made him an Amazon exclusive, and put him in the green mail away box, because I remember ordering this figure and getting him in the mail, dude. I was amped for this figure because it was before you knew how shitty Episode 1 was, and you're like, "Oh shit, Mace Windu, Samuel L. Jackson's a Jedi," and he was this mail away figure that was like the first one to come out. That was a fucking cool time.
You got a lightsaber that says "bad motherfucker" on it.
So, is he expensive on eBay? Because I could see a re-release for that reason. I mean, obviously the card for those carded collectors, they're out there.
I mean, he didn't come out that long ago, right?
I think so.
Well, Qui-Gon's expensive.
Came out 2019, I think.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon's expensive?
Qui-Gon's expensive.
Man,
Really?
I picked up a couple of those for like $12. Not that long. Oh well.
And
It's been a few years.
when we get to the Qui-Gon, the thing that sucks about Qui-Gon, it's like, all right, well, you have a Jedi robe, like you have the template,
right?
Robe, bro. Give him a fucking Jedi robe. Come on, man. You offered him without a robe. I had to go buy a custom robe, which looks awesome. And then it's like you put him out again without the robe. Like, come on, man, do a little something different. Like Jar Jar, give him different head.
Yeah, Mace is one of the only ones that comes with a robe, right?
Yeah, just take it off of Mace. He'll be all right.
Yeah, it's like half the Jedi come with a robe and half don't.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Because the first Qui-Gon didn't come with a robe either.
No.
He would look so awesome with a robe.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm trying to remember if the first Qui-Gon has the digital face printing or not.
It doesn't. It looks horrible.
It doesn't. So now I'm going to have to get this figure.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, I know. You got to get 2 Qui-Gons, man. They got you.
Got me.
And that is why I pre-ordered that one. Because the new head.
Yeah.
The old one, they did that thing where like the eyes are a separate piece inside the head sculpt. And so his eyelids look like 2 mouths because there's so much like extra.
Oh, so this is an all new head?
I think it's got to be. Yeah, because the other one, the eyes were a separate piece.
No butterfly joints, though.
Nope. But I'm trying to think, why is there a peg hole right here?
For his lightsaber.
But he only comes with the lightsaber he's holding.
No, you could take the blade out.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Qui-Gon's lightsaber is bent, like the one in this photo, too, I'm pretty sure.
Does he come with the extra hand the first one did?
I don't think so, no. Did the first one come with extra?
These are Best Buy pre-orders?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he had the peace sign hand.
$25 make you hollow.
Yeah, I paid it.
I'm not paying it. I'm sorry. Like I was already disappointed with the 2 that I bought.
It was less painful for me because I had like a $5 off coupon for Best Buy.
I think I'll probably grab that Qui-Gon just for taking custom. Sorry, go ahead.
No, okay. I was excited about this. I thought this was going to be a 6-inch figure.
Yep.
I was super excited. I was like, yo, I might just have to get this Ahsoka. Nah. Played me. They got me on that one. They played me on this one.
The 6-inch version of that is already out.
That's a
I know.
Walmart exclusive.
Well, I already have it in pre-order, but I like this look better.
It's the same look.
Is it?
It's the same thing.
So Black Series has 2 Ahsokas. They have the Rebels, which you probably have on pre-order, and then Clone Wars Season 7, which is this one.
Okay.
And the Clone Wars Season 7 was the Walmart exclusive that no one could find.
Okay.
And it looks just like that.
All right.
You don't have this one?
I own whatever one, the newest one the Black Series announced. Whatever the newest one is, that's the one I pre-ordered.
You go,
From
Dante.
Walmart. From Walmart?
Yeah. I got it from what you called it? Dork Side. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Is that on Dorkside now?
No, remember I ordered that set. I said. Remember I said I ordered that whole wave. It's got Cody and Thrawn in it.
Oh, I didn't know Ahsoka was in that wave.
Yeah, there's Ahsoka in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Qui-Gon just cost me $32.61.
You could have sent me the money and I could have bought it for cheaper than that. Told you no taxes here, baby. No taxes.
Yeah, Greg Miller said, Dante, you're talking Rebels. You got the Rebels version.
Maybe that's
because the 6-inch version of this was a Walmart exclusive.
Correct.
okay. So yeah, it's a Rebel. I guess it is the Rebels version. Well, like I said, I don't know. I don't remember. I just know it was a Ahsoka. It was up on Hasbro Pulse. It's sold out.
Yeah, that's the Rebels version.
Okay, so yeah, that's the one I have.
If you don't have this one and you want it, let me know. I got an extra.
Let me think about it, because yo, I'm telling you, Thrawn and Cody made me rethink like getting any Black Series from now on. Thrawn, he came with just a gun. You couldn't package anything else with them. Just a pea shooter.
If they come with more than one accessory in Black Series, they're $30.
Cody came with 2 guns, and he can't give him a 90-degree angle elbow. He's got double jointed elbows. Double jointed elbows. Nah, I'm done. I can't.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm done.
That's the Black Series, man.
I would have bought this mall if it was 6 inches as well.
That's why that Hoth Trooper is such a awesome figure, because it comes with lots of accessories and shit.
Right.
Okay, now look, if they're putting this out in Vintage Collection, can't they just scale it up and make molds for the 6-inch?
Yeah.
They could.
So,
I want to see the training tattooed version that they did back. That fucking figure was awesome.
Yes.
The shirtless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I really need, I need them to fucking re-release Dengar, because he's the only bounty hunter I'm missing, and he's like $70.
Wow.
Whoa.
Damn, it's that much?
So if anyone's got a Dengar, let me know. But yeah, that figure's so hard to get. And I'm like, why is this figure so hard to get? What wave was he in that makes him so hard to get?
It was probably just him and a bunch of sequel trilogy characters in that wave.
Probably.
And he's the only one that's sold.
Probably.
Well,
It's a great figure, too.
Did they say they were going back and doing some of the bounty hunters? I thought they said that, or was
Well, they already re-released Forlom and Zuckus.
yeah? I thought they said they were going back and redoing them.
Well, they've already put Boba Fett out like 30 times.
No.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of too, because I did read an article saying that they said in the Boba Fett show that I think he's going to team up with some of the older, the other bounty hunters that were previously in the Empire Strikes Back.
Man, if they don't for that book of Boba Fett show, if they don't bring back Forlom and Zuckus and IG-88 and Bosk, if they don't bring them back for that show, that is a huge missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Because as kids, we love those characters, we love those toys, and they stood there. They stood there for about 30 seconds, and we still loved them.
Depending on how many of them are still alive, that's the
Well, yeah.
that's a long time for them. Yeah, I don't know if some of them stay alive for that long.
Well, no, it's only about like
3 years.
7 years.
Well,
Was it 7 years?
Well, this is why I say that, because I don't know if it's going to be different from what they do in the comic, because Bounty Hunters has those characters in there, and some of them are dead.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm saying that.
well, I'll put it to you like this: if Favreau wants to bring them back, and they say no, you can't. The comic book, they're dead. He'll be like, I don't care. I'm John Favreau.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
John Favreau.
And then your 3 3/4 inch ones, your ATSD driver.
I'm really excited for this one. When I was thinking about this line, the first thing I thought of is who's the best character in Return. I mean, not just Return of the Jedi, like Star Wars in general. And I was like, ATST driver, man. This is clearly like, I mean, who didn't want this figure?
Had
I mean,
all the best lines in the movie.
Right.
I mean, come on, dude. Darth Vader, who's that? I don't know. ATST driver.
There you go. He's the best guy. He knows what he's doing. I don't know if they were trying to give him an Asian face or what happened.
Oh, is that Spock?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be racist, but like, it feels like they try to go like an Asian look, and it just like kind of turned it to like almost Spock and something else. I don't know.
Maybe
Puerto Rican.
maybe
I don't know what they were going for here. Like, it's a really weird.
Oh, don't zoom in on it, dude.
Oh, I'm zooming in.
Zoom
We're gonna
out.
zoom in a little bit more. There you go. There you go.
maybe that's Din Djarin.
No, that's my neighbor Rick, I think. 3 houses down, man.
It actually looks like Spock's father.
Yeah, Tuvok. Wasn't that his name?
Yeah, it's
Or no, Tuvok was the
No, Sarek.
Sarek.
was very. I can't remember, y'all. I'm bad with Star Wars. Listen to me, Star Trek. Good lord.
That's probably one of the guys that made the toys. Their head sculpts.
Well, at least it's cool that you can at least take the helmet off. I do like that.
Well, that's hey, look, I used to have that figure. It came with the ATST like 6-7 years ago.
Great man said that looks like Jimmy Han. Jimmy Han. Yo. I'm done. I just don't know where they were going with. Yeah, previously I'm like, it was just a weird Fan Friday. I'm sorry, it was just weird. Like some of the announcements that they made. Like you couldn't give me the generic Ewok. You just had to give him a name.
Generic. That's Pablo.
That's Pablo, man.
Name's right there.
I know.
Dude,
They had to give him a name. I said they just couldn't be.
man.
See,
He's the one that gets blown up, dude, with the other one.
Rolling around dead, like, See, the generic Ewok I'm talking about is the one on the card. They give me this one. Pablo, whatever his name is, Pablo, the rapper.
Pablo, I'm pretty sure.
Those any Ewok they remake in this line though, that's a good thing because they're expensive, man.
Really?
Yeah. Because these have been molded for like, I mean, that's probably a 10-year-old figure right there, at least. And secondary market, all the Ewoks are really expensive.
So I had to go back. I couldn't remember if that knife was if it goes in that little sheath or not, but now I see it.
Yeah, it does. I used to have that thing.
Man, look at those little grippy hands. Like yo, I understand.
Them
Like,
gremlin hands,
man. Yo, how can the turtles grip their weapons better than this dude?
One of the first Star Wars items I ever worked on was an Ewok item, and I loved it. Ewoks are the shit.
Dude, Ewoks rock.
Which item did you work on?
I did a Kmart exclusive Ewok catapult 2-pack.
See, there you go. We know that's old as shit because he said Kmart.
Kmart, bro. I did the whole like I worked on that. The ATST driver 2-pack, the scanning crew 2-pack, all those Kmart exclusives.
Yeah.
Cool items.
That used to be like all I would collect was Star Wars. Of course, well, the Black Series wasn't around, but they had a bunch of other random stuff in the Star Wars line. But I was like a 3 3/4 purist. I had all that stuff.
Thank you, Dan. It was Petey Pablo. That's his name. That's his name now. Petey Pablo. For those who don't know, he's a rapper. He's like early 2000s. And then they give you Princess Leia Endor.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they made like a pack, like a separate box for like the helmet instead of just like leaving it on her.
Isn't that the way the vintage figure was done?
Was it? I don't remember the vintage figure.
It might have been. I think Bosk, or not Bosk, but Boosh her bounty hunter look wasn't she like that?
Possibly.
I don't know.
I mean, this is a figure I had. It came in that big box set with the ATST, and it had like an Ewok and Han and her and
Yeah, I remember that. And it had like the shield door in the background as like the print.
yes,
Yeah. That was a cool set.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Another one I'm super excited for, man. I can't wait for this one to come out, man. And you know, it's like they're hitting all the figures I've really been wanting.
Check
The
out
Leia and the ATST driver, man, is great, dude.
check out.
It's going to be the operator.
I remember the knees on that figure. You could rotate 90 degrees forward.
Yeah.
There's nothing there to stop it.
Yo, wait till they come out with the Death Star operator who got killed.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one too, man.
Oh,
He's
man.
good.
His name is just Jeff, the operator.
Spencer's waiting for 21B.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, that one too. Of course.
I
Can't
did
wait for that one.
there was two other
My
things. I
second
wanted to
favorite
go
Star
over.
Wars character, dude.
There's all the Amazon exclusives that all three of them.
These were just popped up. I don't know if we ever talked about these here. The
So
new-
excited. Oh, damn.
Yeah, they announced those at Toy Fair last year.
Did they? I must have skipped over them.
I've had these pre-ordered forever. I'm so psyched. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan.
Hey, we totally missed the Amazon stuff. The
Which,
Star Wars.
which ones was that? Because that's all that was sent to me. I'm telling you, that's all that was sent to me.
Obi-Wan, Greedo, the Jawa, all in.
Yeah,
That's
repaints.
what Analog Toys was asking about earlier.
Oh, sorry.
Why-
Yeah, that's all they sent me. That's all the pictures they sent me.
That vinyl cape that everybody's all fucking gaga about.
Yeah, if you go to Toy Migo's Instagram, you'll see it.
Go to Amazon for
I think
Star
I
Wars Black.
just passed it up here.
So it came out Thursday, not today. So it'll be probably in a different post because they let IGN announce it yesterday.
Uh, that's why. Yeah, so it might have been,
It'll be in a totally different post.
so it might
But
be-
basically, it's a throwback to the vintage Kenner color. So it is Black Series re-releases on
Here it
vintage
is.
cars. Yeah, there you go.
so you got the Jawa.
So they went with the cloth one instead of the vinyl cape Jawa, which is more rare. I bet you, dude, the San Diego Comic-Con or whatever they're going to call it this year,
Vinyl Cave Jawa.
exclusive will be a
Yeah.
vinyl cape. And it'll be harder to find, just like the vintage one. That vintage one sells for thousands.
Thousands. Yeah.
Really? And look, yo, he said
It's like-
they suck.
It's one of the most faked figures also.
Yes.
So it's like really hard to like authenticate.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a chunk of vinyl.
Yeah.
Probably cut it with scissors.
I know like this isn't for everyone. When I first saw it, I was like, wow, that's weird. But then I thought about it, I'm like, it's kind of a smart move. It's like you're putting out so many Black Series figures. It's like, it's a cool thing that they you got to think outside the box sometimes. Be like, shit, man, we can't, what do we do with some reuse of tools and this and that? So it's like, you try to find these reuses and make them fresh. And it's like, it's kind of cool that they did the throwback to the old school vintage figures. It's like a vinyl cape on a 6-inch figure. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and for me, that Jawa, I don't care about the card back or any of that. It's just another Jawa for my army of Jawas.
Mm.
It's slightly different, and it's a
I,
bit.
I think it is smart that if you're going to do an exclusive, make it something that you don't have to get.
Yeah, very niche.
Yeah.
And this is a straight repack too, but they didn't include the vest that came out the
Yeah.
first Black Series release.
Yeah.
But it's the same body, but it has that Kenner look.
Yeah. That
But
one, the Greedo was a stretch because the vintage Greedo isn't an accurate sculpt to like what we saw in the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like this is kind of a stretch out of all the figures, but I mean, it's still cool.
That's cool.
The only reason why I got Greedo and Obi-Wan is because I want to take the Greedo head and hands and put them on this Obi-Wan body as a Rhodian Jedi. That's the only reason I got it. And I actually do want that Obi-Wan head because I want to put it on my old Obi-Wan that's in the screen.
Yeah, I thought about that. Yeah, it's a better head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool
Yeah,
little matchup.
I think the vinyl cape throwback thing is, it's kind of cool. And like I said, the older guys in the Star Wars groups I'm in, man, they were all about it.
Yeah, if you really want to make it authentic, you just got to lose the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber like all the original toys, and then boom, it's super authentic, man.
All right.
Have the yellow lightsaber come out of his arm.
If they retooled the arm and gave him the telescoping saber,
That'd be awesome.
On a 6-inch figure, that'd be fucking cool.
That'd be cool.
See, now I'm interested to hear what Analog Toys thoughts are, Tony's thoughts.
Well, 3 of those figures you have on the screen, I'm psyched for.
All right, I already know which 3. And it ain't Lando. It ain't Sasha Banks.
No, it's not. No Lando and no Clone Trooper.
Oh, not the Clone Trooper? Not the Bad Batch?
No, I don't.
I
They were fine in the show, but I don't need those. I need Aura Singh, I need Zero, and I don't remember what your girl's name is.
I just call her Sasha. That's
Sasha Banks?
Yeah, I don't
Banks.
know what her character's name is. She's a Mando, that's all.
Yep, that's all I know.
Analog says, I think they suck. I like it straight and to the point.
Love it.
Right. He's like,
so I'm wondering if with the Sasha Banks, if they can get away with reusing Bo-Katan's body, or if they'll give us a new sculpt.
she's a little bit
She's a
smaller
lot
than
shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, Koska Reeves. Thank you, Ewan.
and
Yeah.
man, if Zero means I'm getting a Bill Burr Black Series figure, oh man.
No, I'll buy Lando if they put a Colt 45 in his hand.
The drink?
Actually,
Yes.
before.
The drink. If they put a Colt 45 in his hand and him smiling with it, I'm all in on it.
When are we gonna get our Batman Billy D. Williams Harvey Dent? That's what I'm.
Yo,
wondering.
yeah.
Hey, you take that head and you put it on the Nick Fury body from Captain Marvel, you got
Boom.
your Harvey Dent.
There you go. You're right.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, Aura
Pretty
Singh,
cool.
that's awesome. I want more Bounty Hunters, more Clone Wars stuff. That's cool. All those figures I'm excited for. Even Lando. With
I'd
this-
also like a George Wallace, who was the mayor, I think, in which I forget which Batman it was. Someone in the chat will tell us, but that'd be cool to have that too.
What's the second one? And I want to talk about this one. This right here. I don't know. Like,
Man, you skipped right over Lord of the Rings. Come on, Dick.
no, we talked about Lord of the Rings.
For like a second.
I'm sorry. We will go back to it just for you, Bobby. I will go back.
No,
to it
no,
just
no. You want to move on. Move on. Go ahead.
No, Bobby. No, Bobby.
No, it's
No,
fine.
I
No,
don't.
it's
I don't
fine.
want you. I don't want you
Fine.
cussing me out in the comments
Nope.
later on Facebook.
Nope.
Okay, we will go back
You
to
don't
it.
care about Lord of the Rings. That's okay. That's okay.
I didn't say. I forgot all. I didn't even know they were coming out. Honestly, I did not know they were coming out. So just for you, Bobby, let's go back. We'll get back to Thundercats in a hot second. Just for Bobby here. Let me go back. Let me go back up here. Legolas and Gimli. Woo. You have my bow. You have my axe. Go ahead, Bobby.
No, do these ones come with the Build-A-Figure piece to make Sauron?
Yeah, to make Sauron, yeah.
Oh,
This is-
it's a Build-A-Figure? Wow.
And that
Okay.
Sauron's like something like 10 inches or something. He's huge.
This is Diamond Select.
Yeah.
I hope this line succeeds because listen, the when the Toy Biz line came out, that was like when Toy Biz was hitting their stride with like making really good figures. I know the first couple series of Lord of the Rings wasn't that great, but dude, towards the end, they were making unbelievable figures. And the problem is though, they don't hold up over time because I think the materials they were using, like the soft PVC stuff, it's the plasticizer starting to break down. So all the soft PVC parts are sticky on them. So it's a bummer.
Yeah.
You know, because I went back and got all of them, and I'm like, they just don't hold up, and a lot of paint's kind of sloppy. So it's nice to see new updated figures coming out because I feel like they needed an update. So I just hope that the line catches on, and that they go as deep as the Toy Biz line because I mean they're doing 2 figures a wave, build Sauron. So I'm a little weary of that because it's like, all right, well you're starting off with 2 of the lesser. I mean, like Legolas is popular, but it's like, listen, you want to start off. You start off with like Aragorn, maybe throw Frodo in there or something, but you gotta have Aragorn to start. He's the most popular character in the series, at least for me. But I just hope that people get behind it and they see it all the way to the end, and then sales are good enough to keep it going, because there's so many awesome characters. Urukais, orcs, goblins. You do a deluxe cave troll, like do what Toy Biz did. They had everything come out. It's like NECA did a Balrog that's huge. He's like 28 inches, and it's like impossible to find for less than $600. So wow. It'd be cool if like they got into that and then went real deep and allowed you to, get all the stuff that you kind of can't get from that original line. It's like, I want a final battle Aragorn from Return of the King. Like that's like my favorite version of Aragorn. So I want this line to succeed.
Yeah, because
if it doesn't and it goes away, Valveverse will pick it up.
Those Toy Biz figures, man. Those old Toy Biz ones goes for so much money. It's ridiculous.
Some of them, like those late waves, when they drop down to the smaller carded figures, they're expensive. Like Denethor, and there's like an Aragorn with like the shards of Narsil. He's really expensive. Yeah,
the horses, man. I was about to say those horses were amazing, and they still hold up.
Oh yeah.
But they're the most. I think they're the most expensive ones out of all of them, because like you find that, and you're like, if you can find a good deal on that, then you already won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are these Diamond Select ones going to be the like 7-inch that they usually do?
Probably.
Oh well, that's good. I mean, there's a lot of Mythic Legion collectors that will probably want to.
Yeah. Somebody did say they Gimli looked like a Mythic Legion figure.
Yeah. I'm just psyched to get updated versions, more modern articulation and deco. You're probably hopefully we'll get the face scan deco on these.
I mean, they look good though. They look pretty good, man.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't even know they were coming out. Like I must have really skipped over it and did not see these last.
No, you hate Lord of the Rings, dude. We get it. It's all good.
Yo, I don't hate Lord of the Rings. I just had too much of it. It was just too much at one time. Like when you try to, somebody says, hey, let's have a Lord of the Rings party. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not sitting through all these movies.
All right.
I don't have them. People be having these, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I ain't got them. I got other things I can do in my time. Sorry. I need bathroom breaks.
That sounds like, oh man. What do you got? Spend like 3 days at their house watching all these movies, dude? Jeez.
It feels like it because that's how long they are. That's why I hated The Hobbit, because I'm like, yo, why we got a second movie coming out? Like, why we got a third movie coming out? Like, it's not that, like Peter Jackson, let's scale this back down. Let's scale it back down, my son.
Yeah, I remember that part when they're all going over the waterfall in a barrel. I was like, God, I wish that was me right now, dude.
Right. I was like, yo, why can't they take these eagles all the way to the mountain? Did somebody try to sit, like, don't try to sit here and explain it to me, because I'm not going to care. I'm just going to still stick with my question. Why they can't ride the eagles all the way to where they need to go? Could have finished this up in like 2 hours.
The first 3 movies are awesome, though. I have to admit, the first 3, they're hella long, but they're good.
Don't get me wrong, they're good movies. It's just a long sitting, and my butt's already getting ready for the Snyder Cut on March 18th. Woo.
Well, you don't gotta watch that all in one sitting.
It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours long. I'm ready. My butt. I'm tuning my butt up, making a groove into the, like Homer does on his couch, making my groove into the couch for it. I'm gonna be ready for it.
Ironhead said I checked out when it took them 45 minutes to say goodbye in Return of the King. It did too. I was like, isn't this over?
I shut it off. Like, okay, so I start the trilogy when they get to the prancing pony and meet Aragorn, and then I shut it off when he says you bow to no one. To me, that's the trilogy. You don't need the first 25 minutes, and you don't need the last 30 minutes.
Whoa. I'm sorry. Hold on. Dan Who says never seen Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
All right, so I don't ever want to hear him bring up that I've never seen Ghostbusters.
All right.
I've never seen Ghostbusters.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen it. First one. I mean, I think I've seen bits and pieces, but I never sat through and watched the whole thing.
I've seen the part where they blow up the Mushroom Man.
I've never seen
or the Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, no, it's Mushroom Man. I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen it. But...
that was a different. That was the reboot.
Yeah.
I've never seen Labyrinth.
Yo,
I've never seen Labyrinth either, man.
yo, that's weird that you all never see Labyrinth because I think what Dan and them were just talking about that they never seen Labyrinth either. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. It's on cable here and there, but no, never sat down and watched it.
David Bowie trying to take a baby. Come on now, like Labyrinth's a classic.
Was that in the movie or is that David Bowie in real life?
Probably both, but sometimes.
Hey, don't be shitting on the real Bowie.
Look, I like David Bowie. I have no problem. I love listening to his music. But yo, David Bowie in that movie is awesome.
Doesn't it have musical numbers?
There is, it's him singing. Yeah, it's gonna have that musical number of him singing.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
But it's
No.
David Bowie. You gotta expect him to like
I'm
sing.
Is it one of his hits or is it original music?
No, it's original music.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, there's only a few musicals I can tolerate. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original.
I agree. Yeah.
Not
Cats.
this Tim Burton bullshit. Fucking Wizard of Oz
Yeah, see, Wizard of Oz. Sometimes I can't do it.
and a couple others, and that's about it.
Thunder Tank.
That thing looks amazing, but $450.
Right.
Ooh,
God.
there's no way.
Never seen Thundercats.
If the figures were like Mafex quality, then I would be invested in something like that. But
How about if like wave 1 of the figures was included? Then-
not Super 7, no.
Well, I mean, they charge $50 for a figure, right?
Right.
That's just crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. I'd rather spend another $30 and have a Mafex version of Lionel that was badass, but no.
Yeah, you got to be a hardcore Thundercats fan to get this.
You
Luckily, I never liked Thundercats, so this is.
I like Thundercats, but one, I'm not paying like that price for the per figure for them, and two, I'm not paying $450 for the Thunder Tank.
No.
Yeah, that's a.
I mean,
that's a lot.
it's amazing that you can fit 6 figures in there, but
Yeah. Well,
It's 27 inches long, so it's like 2 feet long.
yeah.
it's almost 3 feet. Well, yeah, more than 2 feet.
Yeah.
Jim makes a good point. Mayfex Lionel would be money. Yo, if Mayfex got that, man, Thundercats. Oof.
Yeah, but I just don't know that the fan base is there. I mean,
I think they're about to find out.
I'm with Todd because you got to think about it like this: the Thundercats Classics line failed under Mattel, and then Super 7 revived it. And I wonder, I haven't like looked into this any deeper, but I've heard from some people they're having like production issues and shipping issues. Some people haven't gotten their Series 1 stuff, and some of the Series 1 figures or Series 2 figures had some issues, so that's why they created this accessory pack. I don't know that for sure. I just heard some things.
well, wasn't Megalopolis doing the distribution?
Oh, were they? Oh, there you go.
No.
But it's gotta, and it's like it's interesting that they went this route. I guess it is maybe to test the market. They see that okay, someone's going to pay how much for the Razor Crests, and then maybe we'll test the water and do this. I'll tell you what, I like this because it kind of gives me some insight to when they actually release this. If they fulfill the orders for it, and when it comes out, if it's worth the $400, if you get it and this thing's amazing, because it's like when it comes time for me to finally do vehicles, at least I know where we're at. Now, granted, Super 7 is much higher with their product as far as price goes. So, if I were to do a vehicle, it's like, well, I'm not going to charge $400 for a vehicle, but is it $250? Is that a more reasonable range? Like, you guys wouldn't pay $400 for this, but would you pay $250 for it?
If I like Thundercats, I would.
Yeah.
Because think about the snow speeder. I know there wasn't much to the snow speeder, but what was it? It was 100, maybe a little more. So it's like I didn't know if they showed a video for this. I didn't see it open up. I didn't see what features there were and that sort of thing. So I'll have to do some digging to see if it's worth the price or if it would be worth, $250 or $200 or $300.
I think they only put out a couple of pictures for this thing, so it could. I don't know. It could have a lot of lights and maybe maybe it's an RC car. Maybe you could drive it around.
Well, he brings up a good point. It's like, listen, with their Turtles line and their He-Man line, I'm surprised they didn't go with vehicles from either one of those lines, bigger vehicles from those lines, instead of going with the Thunder Tank. I know the Thunder Tank is very, very iconic, especially for Thundercats. But out of the three brands, Thundercats is the lesser of the brands. Turtles and He-Man are the stars of it.
Yeah. Ironhead said, yeah, I was thinking 300 max. Chris Johnson said you could make us an Action Force tank and it will sell well. Felipe is like, I'll pay 400 for an Action Force tank.
Well, all right then.
Oh yeah, man.
All right, good enough.
Action Force tank, man.
At least I'll sell 2 of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Scruffy Dirt said 250.
All I got is $50 though.
Right.
All right. Well, I mean, you work for the company, so you'll get one.
That's true. I was hoping to get hooked up.
Justice said, Bobby, fuck you try to charge 400.
I guess I'm not getting paid for another year and a half.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby, I'll tell you this. If you go on AliExpress, you can find a very large scale tank, a radio controlled tank, for like 70, 75 shipped, something like that you can kind of fudge with Joe's, 6-inch scale figures. So we take out the AliExpress. They probably have them on eBay too, but they're probably harder to find. And it's like probably probably more like 1/14, maybe 1/16 scale. But you take out all the electronics, and I'm thinking maybe you could get away with like 150, 200.
Yeah.
If you made it real actually more to scale.
Yeah.
Tony says Thundercats suck.
Thank you.
Dan, who said you should read Brian's post about it. He spoke about why it's a high price. I'm trying to think. Brian, who?
The guy that runs Super 7.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, maybe just fill us in real quick. Give us the Cliff Notes. I'm curious.
I'm curious as well. And Tony says, I'll buy 2 Action Force tanks.
My man.
And Judge said, you can buy a legit 1/12 scale RC military vehicles for around $80.
Yeah, that's what he is saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 10 scale Jeep, which is still a bit small for like Legend size. And
I don't know, it's quite big. You had the 1/10 scale one, right?
It is 110, but it's their 110, whatever that means. Yeah. And it was an RC Jeep, and it cost me like $50, but it has lights on it, and it's RC. It's it works.
It's all about the perspective if you're taking a shot of it. So
yeah.
So Sentry, my friend,
how's it going, man? Is this the part where you shit on me, dude?
No, I've already look. I'm not gonna shit on you, Bobby.
Shit on me, dude.
I get enough of that from the community already. So, for those who are not familiar with you, tell us a little bit about yourself, like how you got started in collecting.
As a young boy, I was given action figures for birthdays and Christmases, and just stemmed from there. Then I grew up and was still playing with toys, and then I started a YouTube channel, and then my life changed for the worse. I met this guy called Shardimus Prime, and he literally ruined my life. He met up with me one day. This was back in 2009. He hurt me. He beat me up. He took my money. He took my car. He took all my figures and claimed them to be his. And then he started his own YouTube channel. And now we can clearly see that he's at over 500,000 subscribers. And I'm just sitting here like, where are my toys, dude?
And he wiped his ass with your Spider Hulk.
And he wiped. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, I'm glad you watched that video. Yeah, that was bullshit, dude. So yeah, that's where my humble beginnings started. It's basically I have PTSD concerning the action figure world. But luckily, being under Bobby's wing has really opened me out of my shell, and I feel a little bit better in this community, man. So I honestly, you guys are sitting here shitting on Bobby Valla, and I can't give the guy more praise. I mean, he's done nothing but good for me. So I just don't get it when you guys are just talking crap about Bobby. So I just thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it.
It's like when he goes on the show and Ryan asks him like, "Hey, what about the other show that you're on?" And he's like, "Rinky Dink Podcast." He doesn't even say the name of it; just calls it Rinky Dink. Like it doesn't even have a name. Like just the name of it, Rinky Dink. Rinky Dinks.
Never gonna live it down. Never.
Oh no, sir.
Making a joke. Never gonna live it down. Here I am on a prestigious podcast with Tony.
Prestigious, Ryan.
Ryan's got to blow up my spot, make me start talking about the podcast on another man's show.
No shame. I have no shame.
No shame. No.
He sure doesn't. That's what I like about you, Ryan. That's what you know. What 2021 is your year, sir. But so, what made you start kind of getting into the action figure photography at that point? Like after you started collecting.
I actually haven't been taking pictures that long, man. I've only been taking pictures for like since September. So I'd never taken pictures before then. I thought like here and there, but not like on the level I'm trying to be on. So
you didn't do ACBA when Boog started the group?
I did. So I had the Facebook account I have now is actually the second Facebook account. So I don't know how to get the old pictures from the old Facebook account. They canceled my first Facebook account because I was promoting my YouTube on there, and I had like, I don't know, like over 2,000 friends or something like that. And they canceled it because I was promoting it. So then I lost like all my stuff. They turned it into a like page. So Facebook did me dirty. But I had posted a couple of pictures, but nothing worth mentioning. Honestly, it was the old school pictures that everyone took back then. Nothing of substance like now.
Brandon says, Sentry's been putting out some of the freshest, cleverest stuff in ACB in the past few months. Great stuff.
Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon's awesome, dude. I mean, I look at all his stuff. He does Batman the Articulated Series, Posable Productions. I look at a lot of Brandon's stuff to get like kind of like a gauge on how I want to take my pictures. I mean, I have like a whole slew of people that I look at their stuff and kind of get some ideas and stuff, you know. It's just like, I don't know. It's just fun. It's cool. It's nice to post in the group, take cool pictures. I mean, that's what it's all about. So, you know.
You know, and like I said, your Frogman had me going for the whole week. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like damn,
thanks, man.
He's like doing this with Frogman. I was like, let me get off my ass and start doing shit now. Like, I feel like when I see other people like you, Brandon, and like Adam Smith, Matthew Charles, like all of them posts, I'm like, fuck. I was like, I just feel like I'm being lazy now at this point in my life.
Yeah, man, it was crazy with Frogman because I had a couple people hit me up. They're like, dude, I'm getting that figure now because of the shots. So I was like, I remember just taking all the pictures and just thinking to myself, this, because I was talking to my buddy Bever Clever, and we were just spitballing like the dumbest things we could think of as far as like Frogman pictures, and like just how stupid we could get with the character. And I just posted a picture every day for a week, and it was the reception was pretty cool, man. Everyone was getting a kick out of it. So I'm happy I did it. It was cool. A lot of people hit me up and told me they were going to get a Frogman. So I'm just waiting for the residuals from Hasbro regarding the Frogman picture or figure.
Duke 86 says Sentry went from starting taking pictures in September to posting every day in October, just grinding it out.
That's McDuke, man. It's another dude. And then 796. These are all my guys, man. I love these dudes.
Yo, Mario
hooked me up with all the flight stands, man.
Yo,
Mario
Mario
hooked me up. I paid for him.
Yeah. Mario is hilarious. I love Mario. He'd be killing me because I'm like, damn it, Mario, if you don't stop posting all these damn post sessions because you make me mad. That's not see, he's no one make me mad online.
I watch those pose sessions too every now and again too, and that's cool. It's just like not really focusing on the photography, but just like just playing with toys, dude. I love that. It's cool.
So thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. The number one Rinky Dink podcast ruled them all. Thank you. At least somebody acknowledges us. Besides, Bobby doesn't love us anymore.
Keep shitting on me the way you do. Fire myself.
Do you want Superman or not, sir? That's all I need to know.
I ain't getting down on my knees.
Well, I could be like,
that's Ryan's job.
Oh, come on.
Brandon says, I had the opposite reaction with Frogman. Why buy it when the best ideas possible already have been done?
Hey, there you go, man. I appreciate it. I had a couple more ideas for Frogman that I wanted to get to, but I was kind of burnt out after the 5 because I really pushed myself to try to make the best pictures I could within like each day. I took every time I posted those pictures, I'd literally just finished shooting them for the most part. So when I post them late at night, so I was like, I was just over it, dude. I was like, I need to put my attention somewhere else other than Frogman, dude. I'm having nightmares, dude, about Frogman, dude.
Now, because we have a contest coming up starting in February, so it's a toy photography contest.
I heard.
So you already know. So for those who do not know, and for those who do know, starting February 1st. We're having a toy photography contest each month. $50 Amazon gift card to the winner of the month.
That's awesome.
And the theme is for February, sibling rivalry.
Sibling rivalry. All right. That's I've heard of this theme before. I'm not sure if ACBA did it or not. I feel like it's such a a wide scope of what you can do with it. That's why it's awesome. That's the cool thing about interpreting the themes. You can interpret them hopefully with this contest any way you want. So sibling rivalry can be any kind of stuff. It could be two siblings fighting each other. It could be them hanging out. Yeah. It could be any kind of stuff.
And shout out to Todd Ortiz for buying all those Amazon gift cards. Thanks, man. We appreciate
Thanks,
you.
Todd, man.
Yeah, thank you. Art asks how many entries? Just one per entry. One entry.
Per person.
Per person, yes.
Oh, I was going to take a picture every day, dude.
We'd be sitting here every day. It'll take the longest time. If one per person makes it a little bit faster.
Yeah,
so
take a picture every day, then just choose the best one.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, that's up to you.
There you go. So how does it work? How do you give your entry? You email it or?
No, you just hashtag it on Instagram. Just hashtag IG sibling rivalry. But that was kind of leading to my next question. So how long for you, like when you do a picture, how long do you feel like you need to take to do like a decent picture? Is it a couple hours? Maybe leave it overnight or a couple of days and see.
That's a great question. It depends when you're shooting it. I feel like if it's my day off, I can start at 10, 11 in the morning and then have a finished product. And it's also different with what you're shooting. If you're just shooting like a quick portrait, then maybe an hour or so. But if you're doing something super elaborate with cutouts and diodes and all this stuff and the crazy lighting, that could take. I've left them overnight. I've left them overnight before. There's also like a sister group or a brother group, I don't know, called The Grind. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with it, where you can post in for ACBA. And the whole point of that is you want to post something there, get your feedback if your picture can be any better. Which is funny because I've been posting and then I've been posting there and then posting immediately ACBA, which is kind of like exactly what you're not supposed to do with that group. But sometimes it's just like, what do you have enough time? Are you just trying to post it? It all depends on the shot. How elaborate it is. So,
do you have any advice for others who are taking who are entering a contest who are maybe just first timers? Any advice for them?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I would say like start out simple, probably just taking, first off, you're going to need some equipment. You got to get some lights. I started out with just a couple lights from Amazon, which were only $50, which is, you throw $50 aside and you can get a couple decent lights, throw them on the front of the figure and just shoot something basic, like something up close on the figure with your, all the pictures I took for October, they were all done with the iPhone 8. Like all the pictures were taken with the iPhone 8. So you don't need anything crazy to take pictures. But it's just like you got to get set up with some lights. I would say lighting was the main thing that I kind of struggled with at first, trying to get the lighting and everything. And then obviously, putting together, like trying to get a collection of dioramas and accessories. And then, of course, on top of all that, you got to get the figures. I mean, it starts getting expensive, but you don't need much if you just want to take something simple and clean. That's how everyone should start off. And then it just kind of progresses from there. And you get better and better. You acquire more stuff, take better pictures. You just got to, you get better by doing it. They've been saying that since the beginning of time. So
it helps. It helps to have a lot of space too.
Yeah, it does. I actually don't have that much space, man. I work with like this. This is a good measurement, right? You guys know exactly how big I'm talking about judging by my hands, right? I work on top of a dresser, essentially, but you kind of work your setup around what you're trying to do. So,
yeah, I actually since I got the LED dolls put together, I finally actually have space now to work in an area that works for me.
Yeah,
and it's hard. Like it really is hard to try to have like that space because with so many figures coming out, then you open them. And then you need space to put them up at. And then it's like, well, damn, like now this space is now cluttered with figures that I got to move out of the way to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
So that's the hard part. It's like having that one space designated for just taking pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Yeah. I mean, you don't need a crazy amount of space, but it definitely has got to be clean, not unorganized, you definitely want it like a clear space so you can get your ideas and put them there instead of, just stacking figures on top.
Yeah. You see a lot of seasides on dining room tables.
Right.
Yeah.
Or big workbench in the garage or something like that.
Or you'll see like the other figures are sitting away to the side on everybody else's picture.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so they have the same issue I'm having. All right, cool. I ain't too mad.
It always cracks me up when people have like their like lights and everything, and like there's like an action figure or action figure prop holding up the light. I always get a kick out of that.
Well, Spencer, I'm looking at office space now for the company, so you'll have a bigger studio for you to work in. I don't want to be complaining anymore. I'm just sick of it.
I appreciate that, boss. I really do. It's the closet you've been having me work out of. It's been a struggle to get used to it, but the fact that you're going to open up and give me a little bit more space it means the world. And feel free to not pay me this entire year. Thank you.
It builds character.
There you go.
Builds character. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Seriously, dude, what state are you in?
California.
All right, never mind.
Bay Area.
Yeah.
Wait, what state are you in?
Rhode Island.
I was actually moving there, dude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I was gonna move to Rhode Island, man.
Why?
I got this opportunity, man.
Huh?
I got this opportunity, dude. Big name, man.
All right. All right. Fair enough.
That's where Hasbro is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhode Island, man.
Maybe the opportunity with Hasbro with all those dials sitting in the back.
Oh man, sometimes I look at that stuff. I'm like, dude, the stuff I could shoot with some of those dials, man.
Yes.
I always remember going to Comic-Con one year, and the one that always sticks out in my mind was a Joe display, and it was this huge bridge. I don't know if you remember that one, Bobby.
Yeah.
There's this gigantic bridge, and whenever I think about like crazy dioramas, that's the first one I think of. It's like on the edge of a cliff, gigantic bridge. They got like Storm Shadow and everyone rappelling down it. It's so sick, dude.
What do they do with those after Comic-Con? Do they like throw them away or?
They don't throw them away. So the Legends one we would like reuse year after year just because you don't have like a big budget. So we kind of had to get creative. And that's why you saw the Dio kind of evolve from was like Doom's Castle. Then it was like something else over a couple of years. And then we got enough money to then do the Hydra place, the building, and then that evolved after that. But there was probably more money to use back, when a brand's hot. Star Wars, they get a lot of money to do their stuff. But then they take it and they have this warehouse, this dilapidated warehouse where they store like all this stuff. Like when they had the giant 20-foot Optimus Prime and like all that big display stuff, they store at this one warehouse. And that's when when we need the Comic-Con item, they just kind of talk to the shipping and receiving people, and they have to go and get it and bring it back to our building, or put it on a truck and send it to Comic-Con. So they keep it all. Just some stuff gets damaged over time and has to get fixed or reused, or budget gets cut and you got to save money by just revamping an existing dio.
What's the address for that warehouse, Bobby?
DM you. We'll talk about it.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Well, Spencer, was anybody else doing reviews of figures on YouTube that kind of got you the idea? Because you were like in high school, right, when you started doing?
Yeah. I was God, what was I? Yeah, I was a senior in high school, man. Yeah. Other people, review wise, I don't really think I saw any review. Maybe Sean Long. I think Sean Long was doing reviews at that point.
Okay.
But I can't think. I didn't really watch too many reviews. I remember I saw a lot of action figure experts. I think he's in the chat.
Yeah.
But I think I watched some of his videos back in the day. But yeah, I don't think I just kind of, I was just in high school and just kind of threw a couple videos up. And that's just how it started.
Early days of YouTube, and what got you inspired to do it? I mean,
I don't really know, man. I think around like 2008, some dude sold me his collection for like $500. It was like 150 of the Toy Biz Marvel Legends. So I think I had all those figures, and I'm trying to think back then. I was super young. I'm drinking a lot of alcohol since then. It's hard to remember. But back then, I just imagined that I probably was looking at YouTube, and I was like, I don't really see anything regarding any of this Marvel stuff on here. So I figured, why not? I had just gotten a video camera coincidentally, so I just decided to film something. I don't think it was anything in particular as to why I did it, though, to be honest with you.
So you weren't already like into videography or anything?
Oh, no, definitely not. If you watch any of my videos, you can obviously tell that. Especially the first ones. They're horrible, dude.
It's funny, like some of the people I talk with, like they still throw your name like, Sentry Productions, he made those good videos back in the day, I'm still a fan of his.
Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, I get comments all the time. It's almost daily on my YouTube that it pings me stuff. It's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, I definitely want to get back into it. I just don't, I just been focusing on the pictures for right now, trying to get better at that, and then when the time's right, jump back on YouTube.
You really should, because no one's making action figure videos anymore.
I know, man. Yeah.
YouTube and there's no reviews. There's no.
I've been thinking about reviewing figures. No one's doing it, dude.
No one does toy hunts. It's like
no one's doing toy hunts or anything.
You gotta do the real toy hints though. You gotta go look underneath the shelves though. That's the real toy hint right there.
The Rocco the Great, man. You gotta do the Rocco the Great.
You had to say his name.
Oh, do you not speak his name here?
No.
Just don't say it 3 times.
Oh, okay. I've known him for hella long. I know a lot of these guys.
He was the first person I ever bought figures from on Facebook.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Todd, do you remember when he was doing all the art, and he was doing all the? Do you remember the little artwork he was doing of all the people? You remember that?
Yes, I call those doodle people.
You didn't like it?
It's whatever.
Damn, I'm sorry. Sorry for bringing it up, guys. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I do remember I remember that whole it was like the ACBA group collage that he did.
Yeah,
with everybody.
You know what's really funny about that? You want to hear something really funny about that? Is I'm actually on that, and they sent. I I'm not 100% sure, but from what I understand, I'm not sure if he was sending them out or the ACBA was sending them out. This was like 7-8 years ago, but I was on that shirt, and I never got the shirt.
Really?
I was on it.
That's
Wow.
But then again, I don't know if they actually sent them out or not. So
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that JC Cortez, aka Cheddar, who does a lot of the rap, toy related rap songs. That you guys used to work together at Toys R Us.
yeah, back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I was the one that told him about YouTube. I was the first one to tell him about it because that was like right in the midst of when I met JC. That was right in the midst of me doing all the videos and everything. And I remember we always used to like geek out at work talking about stuff. So I mentioned it to him one day, and then like a year or so later, man, this fool's doing raps, and those raps are sick, dude. They still hold up. Like all of Boog's, I think he does Boog's intro. And he does a couple of, I forget the other songs he's done, but yeah, I've known JC for a while now. I haven't seen him in a long time though, so
Yeah,
it'd be nice to see him pretty soon.
I think it's crazy like how many people have met other people at Toys R Us and like kind of friends there. Like, yeah, you like this? Yeah, I like this. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and talk about this. Look, let's go outside.
Yeah,
But
I worked at Toys R Us for 6 years, man. Worked at the one in Dublin. You don't live out here anymore, do you, Todd?
No.
You live in what, Seattle, I think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when I moved around a bit when I got out of the Army, and then I moved back here because I was stationed here when I was in the Army, and then I moved around and then came back here and lived here for a while, and then met my ex-girlfriend and moved to California. I was down there for 9 years, and then moved back couple years ago. So I haven't been in California in a while, but I got to meet you down there. I met Sean Long.
Yeah. Super Sensei, Super Toy Show, right?
Yep. I met Solid. Phil. Did you work with Phil?
No, I never worked with Phil, but I've hung out with Phil for years. Yeah, we used to go to all the movie premieres and everything together. Love Phil.
Did I say Sean?
Yeah, Sean. And I'm trying to think. Dave Walton was with you.
Dave Walton was there. Yeah, Rick.
And Rick was with you too.
Yeah. So
yeah,
all those NorCal guys I got to meet and hang out with.
I remember when I first met you, man. I remember Shartimus had given me an edible, and I remember you were like, I always think back to it because I always think back. I felt like I was being hella rude to you because you kept asking me a bunch of questions just because you were curious about me because you'd never met me, and I just remember being so stoned that I couldn't answer any of your questions. And we're in the middle of like, there's like so much stuff going on. There's like all these toys, and we're at a booth. I think Sean was running the booth, if I remember correctly. And I remember you asking me all these questions, and then I just couldn't do it. And then I remember looking at you and be like, "What do you do, man? What do you do?" You're like, "Oh, I do this and that." And then I've been thinking about that for the last 8 years, dude.
Yeah, that was funny. I think that was the time that me and Shartimus and there was the Nika, not Nika.
Yeah, Nika art. Yeah,
Nika. We were all judges, ACBA judges at the time. That
Oh, tight.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a picture of me and Russ and Nika and a couple of Nika's friends somewhere on my Facebook. But I think that was the first time I met you.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I love going to toy shows. Miss going to toy shows.
So he probably doesn't. He doesn't. I know he doesn't care. But Phil, who used to work at Toys R Us, he was my source for a long time.
Oh, for stuff?
Yeah. For action figure, when stuff would show up in the Toys R Us system, he he would tell Russ, but Russ didn't. He didn't really care about doing news.
He didn't use it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he would tell me, and then word would get to JC. So I was like always trying to put my fucking videos out before JC.
Or JC. Yeah. JC's funny. I was at me and him shared a hotel room the last Comic-Con. JC and Chartemis and Rodine, we were all in the same hotel. I like JC. JC's cool. Cool dude.
And
unless you guys want to shit on him too. I mean,
one of my favorite videos was when you and Chartemis went to Solid's house for the first time.
oh yeah, back in the day. Yeah, that was fun. That was the first time I ever met him, actually. For that was like 2009. That was
Solid.
the first time, or it was the first time I met either of them. It was the first time I ever met Chartemis. It was also the first time we met Solid. That was I have a lot of fond memories about that. It was a super cool night. He lived like 2 hours away, so me and Chartemis had to drive like 2 hours to go and see him. He was in I think Salinas.
Yeah, he still lives down there.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, same house. As far as I know, yeah, same house. And I got to see the Blue Wasp and all those super rare Marvel Legends.
He kept all those in a safe, man.
Yep.
He was dead serious about it.
Yep, and he keeps fucking loaded weapons in there too. So
Good man.
he was not fucking around. It's not exactly a nice neighborhood either.
Yeah, I saw, man. You're shitty neighborhood, dude.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It was a nice neighborhood from what I remember. I think he moved, actually, though. I'm pretty sure he moved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he moved a couple times, I think. But yeah, man. Those are old days, man. Old school days.
Sounds like fun.
I got a message here from Dan Who. So he sent me, just to go back to what we were talking about earlier about the Thunder Tank. He sent me what Brian Flynn, that's the Super 7 guy.
Okay.
He sent me what he posted about the price of the Thunder Tank. Should I read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. He said, "This has been an interesting reveal. I want to maybe help explain a bit about making toys like this. Vehicles are a thankless proposition. There is a reason you see very few vehicles ever made for a line of figures. The amount of work and extra tooling that goes into a vehicle, all the supports and turning mechanisms, interior and exterior parts, etc., are immense. There is 2 to 3 times the engineering on a vehicle versus a playset. Vehicles are, generally speaking, incredibly difficult and expensive to make, and much fewer people buy them because of the space they take up. Hasbro made a Razor Crest scaled to 3.75, and it was $350. This is scaled to 7-inch and is $450. They sold 28,000 Razor Crests. If we get past 10% of that number, I will be stoked. Think about how many people you know that collect Star Wars and how many collect Thundercats. It's a much smaller group of being by a large margin. The Thunder Tank is big, it's awesome, and unfortunately it also means it will be expensive. You can fit more than 4 LJN Thunder Tanks inside this one. I wish I could tell you something like this is cheap and easy to make, but it's not, and as much as we love Thundercats, not that many other people do. So that's pretty much what he said. He goes on, but you get the point.
Yeah,
so that's why he says it's $450.
Yeah, I can understand. I can see where the kind of like the little bit of reasoning is for it. He's just expecting this to get to like 10%. He's not even like thinking about like what Hasbro's doing on their level, but he'd be happy with just 10%. So I can understand like where his thinking is with that, where you have to have a space for that vehicle, and vehicles do take up a lot of space. As you know, with some of these riders, they take up space.
It's not really fair to compare Thundercats to Marvel Legends. Like if you're going to compare it to the Razor Crest, because when has there been any kind of popular media for the Thundercats that new fans and old fans actually liked, because I don't think most old fans didn't care for the new cartoons and stuff. And it's like the Marvel movies have been super popular. You've got old collectors and new collectors, and the same with Star Wars. You've got old Star Wars collectors and new Star Wars collectors, and I just don't think there's the fan base to really support something that expensive.
Yeah, and I agree with that, because it seems like Thundercats is a smaller fan base than what they're comparing it to.
So is it $350 plus shipping, or is it $450 plus shipping?
I think it's $450 plus shipping.
Okay. I'm just crunching numbers here. I'm going to try to give some insight on this.
And I do agree, at a 7-inch scale, that's big.
Yeah.
I mean, in Washington State, if me and Todd wanted it, it would be $550, because we got 10% tax,
Yep.
and then I'm guessing $50 to ship, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's got to be it's over 2 feet long and 1.5 feet wide.
Well, how much was Snake Mountain to ship? How much was shipping on Snake Mountain? Because that'll tell you right there.
Wasn't that like another $100? I don't know anyone that got it, so I don't know. But that was like 600, and then I think it was like $100 to ship it, maybe.
Yeah. So
That was Snake Mountain was 600.
I believe so.
Wow.
It was huge. I watched the
Yeah.
unboxing of it on the Fwoosh.
Mm-hmm.
Robo and the other guy.
I sent you the picture of that Transformer. Holy shit, those fucking boxes are huge.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see when they had him. I think it was at New York Comic Con. They had him transformed. They had him in the planet form. Then they had him in robot form. That thing is huge. It's just ridiculously huge.
I think these prices are going to be like the new reality of collecting. If we want something that big, it's going to be, it's going to be up there. Unfortunately.
80s.
I'm a little skeptical about that price, but
okay.
It's like I'm just sitting here trying to think about it, and I was crunching numbers, and I was trying to figure what I believe the cost is per unit, and then what his cost is for tooling, and then what they charge, and what he says, what is, if it sold 10%, he'd be stoked, and then knowing what a minimum order is for the factory, that, so it's like I'm doing it all in my head. And listen, I never really had any involvement with Super 7. I would love to talk to Brian. I love to pick his brain about stuff. I just think it would be cool to talk with another toy company owner. I got my first ever Super 7 figures a couple weeks ago, and you guys heard on here. I wasn't happy with it, and I think about the price of them, and it's like I think that looking at what I offer for my price, and then granted they license stuff, but I don't think that those royalties are really that high, and then seeing what they charge for their offering and seeing what that figure comes with and the articulation with those figures. I just think they're marked up incredibly high for what you're getting. And it's like, I think that trend was started with Matty Collector, because it's like I remember when Master of the Universe Classics came out, and I thought $30 for a figure, and I didn't get them. I wish I did back then, but back then I thought $30 was way too much for a figure. Yep. And now it's like, what are they, $45, $50? And I'm just like, that's pretty crazy. Like, I hope I never have to charge that, like anywhere near that amount for a figure, because you better be giving them a damn good product. And I was a little disappointed. They make great stuff. The sculpts look great. Deck looks great. It's not as much as I would expect out of a $50 figure. So I look at the Thunder Tank, and I think that there's probably a pretty hefty markup on it, just because if I were them, I would want a hefty markup on it, because you have to cover yourself. If you're doing a vehicle and you're not sure that vehicle is really going to sell that well, and you're kind of taking a gamble on it, you're going to want that hefty markup to cover anything that maybe you think you might not make up. And, it's also a good way to test the market. So like I said, I think it would be really cool to talk with Brian. I'd love to pick his brain about it. But yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of conflicting thoughts about it though. But hey, I hope they do it. I hope it sells well, because then, like I said, it just kind of helps me when it comes time for me to do vehicles.
There's
Bob-
a lot of Thundercats fans out there. They're like, I'm buying it. I'm getting it.
Yeah, I've seen a
They're
lot of people
offering
say
a payment plan.
Bobby, I'll set up that meeting with Brian.
Okay.
I'll set up.
Okay.
It's kind of surprising they didn't go the crowdfunding route.
Yeah, that is interesting, because didn't they do the crowdfunding for Snake Mountain?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because 80s Baby said, Snake Mountain was 600, and then David Bond said Snake Mountain was 300 to ship to Florida.
Jesus.
Oh my god, dude.
Wow.
I was like, that's almost like $1,000 right there out the window.
Florida probably has a real Snake Mountain, not a toy.
With Super 7, do you pay up front or do you pay when it ships?
That's a good question, Bobby.
I've never ordered from them. I don't have any Super 7 stuff. So.
Chamba says for that price, there's got to be so much gimmicks that part of it. It can't essentially be a box on wheels that will sit the characters.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a lot we don't know. I think they'll reveal more.
Yeah,
probably.
Well, even Ironhead saying like Metacom is re-releasing their 1.6 Akira bike for $620, and it has lights and sounds. Not sure if you can compare the two, but thought I'd throw it out there. I think Super 7 markup is a bit much.
$620.
Damn.
Is it a real bike you can ride, or?
Well, it's 1/6 scale is big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can 1/6 scale, I can kind of see with the light up, because even what was like the 1/12 scale law bike for Judge Dredd from Mexico, what was that, like 200?
250 or something.
Yeah,
But it came with the figure, right?
I think it did come with the figure.
Yeah.
I think there was one that came with the figure, and there was one you can buy separately. You can buy the bike separately if you already had the figure.
What was Mexico's Ghost Rider? Is that 250?
I can't.
And that's 1/12 scale.
Yeah, I can't remember if that
Sounds
was.
great. Yeah, it's probably, I think we figured it'd be like 300 after tax and shipping.
This stuff's getting expensive, man.
Yeah. Let's see, where is it? HB says Snake Mountain seemed to have sold well, so I'm sure this will sell well as well.
I as much as people, I mean, I don't know how many people complained about the Sentinel, but that's a good deal because it's not you get free shipping.
Yeah, it is free shipping, but you do get a lot for your price. You're getting like the Sentinel, you're getting the 2 extra figures, you're getting the damage head, you're getting the tentacles. So you do get some money. You do get more money, more bang for your buck on that one. Felipe says Snake Mountain had a payment plan. The toys you pay up front.
Well, that's crowdfunding.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put in a pre-order, you pay up front, and then they put it into production. How's that different than HasLab? I mean, sure, Hasbro said, well, if we don't get 8,000 orders, we're not going to make it. They knew they were getting 8,000 orders.
Yeah. And then HB says, I think the price of the font is fine considering HasLab sold vehicles for $350 for a 3.75 scale. Imagine how much it'll cost if they ever do a vehicle for 6-inch figures, way over $450.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to that.
240. Prime First says $240 for Ghost Rider.
Yeah, 240.
And Bobby, I don't know if you can comment on this for legal reasons or whatever, but did anybody lose their job over that stupid Cookie Monster?
No, probably not. I mean, I'm sure that they weren't happy about it. I wish I could have been there to like. My friend worked on that, and he's a great designer, and but it's like I think we all just saw the writing on the wall with that. I think they were getting ahead of themselves, and I really wish I knew their thinking behind that one. But if that, put it this way, barge, then Cookie Monster, right?
Yeah.
And then the Sentinel, or no, it was the sail barge, then Unicron, then Cookie Monster, right?
I think so.
Say Unicron didn't fund and Cookie Monster didn't fund, you probably wouldn't have seen another HasLab project. They would have just said, all right. But I think that was their way of testing it, to say, hey, let's do a mainstream sort of everyday customer item, and let's do a collector item and put them up against each other, and let's see what happens with it. And what I knew was going to happen happened. And it's like, I just don't think people were going to get behind a really expensive Cookie Monster. And, collectors are obviously going to get behind what collectors want. So it was, an experiment that probably didn't really cost them much. Obviously the money they put into making the model, and there was probably some pre-production they put into that. I'm sure they weren't happy. Hasbro's never happy when it fails at something, but it wasn't like a big risk. So it was probably okay.
It's just weird that when you say it, because like the Cookie Monster failed, but that game, like I didn't think the game that they came out with that they did the crowdfunding for, I didn't think that would make it past what it did, but it did more than what they thought it was going to.
What did they do?
Funded like immediately.
Yeah,
Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah. Dude, listen, and Magic has a rabid fan base. Yeah. You can do anything Magic. You can do Magic toilet paper, that shit will sell out. Like Magic has just an unbelievable fan base, which is why it's been able to just survive and evolve for so long, because it's they're a loyal, rabid fan base.
I would think like more if you're Magic Gathering, you're doing more of like the physical cards, against other people for tournaments, not the online gaming portion of it.
Yeah, but did it come with any sort of exclusive cards or something like that? Because that's what they would do with when they did that Comic-Con foam axe. It came with cards, and people bought it for the cards. The cards were ended up going for hundreds of dollars because people just bought them for the cards. Like that's So if they were smart, they probably put some exclusive cards in with that game, and that's what drove the sale of it.
Sorry, it wasn't Magic. It was Hero Quest. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think it was Magic. Yeah, it was Hero Quest.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it came with.
McDuke made a good point. Unicron technically failed, but they extended it to get it to fund.
That's true.
Like I said earlier, it's pretty much a pre-order. They were going to push that through. Now, Cookie Monster, the numbers were so sad, there was no way to force that to fund. You know what I mean?
It was a weird crowdfunding thing. Like Cookie Monster, like where do you put this? Like who are you catering to with this?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing a lot of marketing for it, but it's like, where do you market that? Like obviously Unicron, you market to all the toy sites, Toy Arc, Foosh, that sort of thing. But yeah, like Cookie Monster, it's like, okay, well, where do you get that? Do you look for moms groups? But it's like, it's an expensive Cookie Monster, so you're not going to get it for a kid. So it's like, who was your target audience?
Right.
Thing. And it's like adult collectors who really grew up with Sesame Street and buy the expensive like Jim Henson ones. I don't know.
Yo, they came with if they started crowdsourcing for the Otters Christmas Otter Band, man, I'd be all in.
Otter Jug Band Christmas. You know,
yes.
There's someone else in the room that's seen that. Shit, man, I grew up on that. What a great movie.
Yo, if they did a crowdsourcing.
Dante, you yourself.
Thank you.
I think also dropping their HasLab price point to $350 made a big difference too.
Weren't they asking like $500 for that Cookie Monster?
I think so.
No,
it wasn't $5.
Well, it was like $2 or $250.
Yeah, it was lower, but $200 for a plush thing,
for a plushie, yeah.
Yeah, of a Sesame Street character.
I mean, if someone wants to pay me $300, I'll get in a Cookie Monster suit. I'll come over to your house, no problem.
All right, what's your PayPal?
Right.
At Cookie Monster Forever 21.
James White says he requests for the remake of an existing game that had cardboard parts that they 3D printed or whatever. Talk about Hero Quest. Yeah, it was just. I was just like, yo, how did Hero Quest make it? Like, I was so. It just boggled me. Like, Cookie Monster failed, but Hero Quest. I didn't think there was anybody still out there for Hero Quest. I didn't think it was that popular of a game.
There's tons of tabletop gamers that love that shit. It comes with miniatures and like, kind of like, game pieces and stuff. And
Yeah, and tabletop gaming, they have huge conventions.
oh,
Right.
yeah.
No, yeah, I do. I understand that. That's I have no problem with that. It seemed that I guess it seemed like it was more like it was an online game than it was more than just a tabletop game. I think that's what I was reading it as.
I've played Hero Quest before, man, and honestly, it's probably the most exhilarating thing I've ever done in my life.
Really?
And I've done a lot of crazy stuff, and I don't think I've ever had more fun than playing Hero Quest. I mean, talk about like just falling into a game, you know what I mean? And I was playing it by myself too. So I'm just saying, dude, like you may not know anything about it, but honestly, it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh, glad to hear that.
How many edibles did you have tonight?
Tonight, I don't know. Shardim was supposed to send me some, but I didn't get them.
You got to be a member of his
Hey,
Patreon.
we drug tested Valverse.
Man, I haven't touched marijuana in years, my friend.
Oh, I love how everybody's getting hyped over Emmett Otter's Christmas.
Bro, it's a great movie.
Emmett Otter was an awesome movie. The metal band Bad Guys
Bro,
were the
I'm going to
best.
download the soundtrack as soon as we're done with the show. That one dude was blowing on the jug. Shit, man.
Yo, that's what killed me.
Hold on, Judge, what? What's this movie called again?
So Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Think Muppets, but like all otters.
Yeah.
And the sets were so elaborate. They were they're living on like this lake, and it was like these little log cabins on this lake, and it was just a dude who gets a band together, and it's his jug band, man, and they just jam out during Christmas, just
Sounds
bringing
great.
joy to everyone.
Sounds like a fun time, man.
The great part when you see the behind the scenes, like everybody's underneath the set, like they built the set like over top of them. So you see all their hands just like going up like this with the puppets. I was like, yo,
Listen, eat an edible and watch Emmett Otters.
Yeah.
It'll be some shit.
There we go, man. All right, cool. Is it like that Peter Jackson Muppet movie?
What?
No one knows that one? Never mind. Just look it up.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't think I need to know. I'm good.
You don't need to know.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's like the movie Bobby was talking about, but completely different.
James West said Hero Quest was originally partially designed with Warhammer. So then I can see that. Yeah, if it was part of Warhammer, I can see everybody coming out the gates for that one.
Yeah, I like this guy. I don't know how he fits into the game.
I love that figure. The figure's awesome.
That's just the regular Warhammer soldiers.
Did it come painted, or did you paint that, Ryan?
Oh no, this was painted. This was a GameStop clearance.
Yeah,
I think there is one that's like gray.
it's gray. It's like primer gray. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's actually a really good figure. It's got good shoulder articulation. It doesn't have too big of a range as far as like the hips go and everything like that. But I feel like playing with the arms a little bit on that figure. It's actually pretty fun. It's a cool figure. It just looks cool, man. I had to pick it up.
I did see somebody. I seen somebody put like the what's his name, Old Man Hawkeye on there. The Old Man Hawkeye head on there. They popped the head off and put that head on there as well. And kind of gave look like he like rusted it down, kind of like it was a battle worn, damaged suit as well.
Everybody's been reusing that head. It's the most popular reuse of a head that's come out in hell long.
Yep, base shelf, baby. Guy can sculpt a head.
Yes, he can. Oh man, everybody's going off about Emmett Otter.
Listen, now I know. I was thinking about licenses I want to pick up. Fuck, man, I got it. Super articulated Emmett Otter figures. Damn.
Yo, Fubi says TMT best Jim Henson puppet costumes ever. Bristol's Peter Jackson is a madman. Champ of
Meet the Feebles. That's the name of the movie I was talking about. It's so familiar. It's Peter. I think it's Peter Jackson. It's his first movie, and it's like the Muppets. It's all about Muppet characters and everything, but it's like damn near like NC-17 level shenanigans going on in the movie, and it's horrible. Like the stuff that goes. There's like drug use. There's like sex. But it's all Muppets. But they're not like cute Muppets. They're like nasty looking Muppets. They're like They're like drug users. I don't know. It is Peter Jackson. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, don't watch it. You're not gonna like it. I'm just telling you.
It sounds familiar. Like I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted anyone to hear about it after the studio saw it. Honestly,
Didn't Jim Henson's son make that movie?
it was Peter Jackson. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's produced by Jim Booth, written by Peter Jackson, Danny Mulhorn, Fran Walsh, and Stephen Sinclair.
Yeah, don't watch it with anyone you like. That's for sure. Definitely watch it by yourself.
Wow. There was what was it? There was a movie just like that with what's her name? Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. It's you wish you were watching that movie, watching this movie.
That one was hard to watch as well. It was not funny, like in the least. I'm like, what is okay? Yeah, I see why this bombed in theaters.
Yeah, it happens. This one didn't. The one I'm talking about didn't even make it to theater.
From looking at the cover, looking at this poster, I can see why.
Straight to VHS.
So hippopotamus, female hippopotamus holding a machine gun. Like I'm done. I'm done.
That's all you need to know, man.
Robert the Hedgehog, Heidi the hippo, Barry the bulldog. Yo, these are characters in the movie. No, I'm done. Yeah.
Dante,
Yes.
check your message and pull up the image, please. Just share it with everyone.
Emmett Otter.
Please. Please. People got to know.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. Where is it? Oh, come on. Sometime this century.
It's a good looking collection you guys got behind you. I like all of them. It's all five of us. All got good looking. I mean, Bobby's trying to show off a little bit the amount he's got, but that's fine. It's Bobby. It's cool.
I'm trying to sell this collection, man.
Nice.
Really?
Dude, the secondary market up prices on vintage shows right now is astronomical. Fucking A. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Right there. Look at the dude with the jug. He blows on that jug to make music. Come on, man. You can't beat this shit. You can't beat it.
Every time I see somebody with a jug, it makes me think back to The Simpsons when Homer's like, he's like, this is the best thing you do. You just blow into the jug. Like, she's like, Elisa's like, does that help? He's like, no. She's like, okay. She stops. And he's like, did I tell you to stop? It's always somebody blowing into a jug somewhere. That's all you need to make you feel happy is somebody blowing into a jug. And the old washboard guitar.
It looks like a great movie. Gotta check this one out.
So good, man. So good. I'm saying that not having seen it in like 20 years, so who knows if it still holds up.
Yeah, man. That's what I said about episode 1, dude.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You still end up liking movies though you watched when you were younger, even if they're horrible.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I thought that was true, but then like I was telling my wife recently how like impactful the '89 Batman was on like me as a kid and like getting into comics and drawing and then getting into toys. And it's been on like either on like Stars or Showtime or something. And I put it on and I was like, ooh.
Couldn't do it.
It doesn't hold up. I'm like, damn.
I still like it.
Shit, how does Empire Strikes Back hold up? But '89.
I know, yeah. That's a great example for sure.
You know?
My girlfriend and I, Thursday night, we watch. I don't think she'd ever seen these two movies, and these were my favorite movies growing up. 1979, we watched Alien on Thursday night, and then last night we watched Aliens, and this girl was fucking jumping off the couch. She was so scared.
Wow.
Those movies hold up insanely well.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the first one's really good.
Yeah,
John Hurt.
I was surprised. The second one, some of the special effects are very dated, and it would be awesome if they did like whenever like the 50th anniversary or something comes around, if they did a George Lucas, they went back,
edition.
yeah, they did like a special edition and redid those with CGI or something.
George Lucas should do the special edition for that one.
I was just about to say that. Yes. Let's bring in. Oh, that'd be great.
No, it still weirds me out when you have Han stepping on Jabba's tail before getting into the millennium. It's not. It's
and then he calls him a human being.
Yeah.
That's right, huh? He does call him a human being. So what was he saying?
That scene was cut out for more than just because they couldn't get the Jabba effect right. It was cut out because the conversation they have is right after the conversation he has with Greedo, and they say almost the same exact thing. You get the same story twice in 2 scenes back to back. It's like it's awkward. And
but it's a special edition. We got to throw in every piece of deleted scenes we got.
What's funny is
they should have thrown in Luke building his lightsaber in the cave. That scene is awesome.
Yeah.
And that's funny is that because I have the Aliens Legacy box set, and so it was the 20th anniversary, I guess, of Alien when it came out, because I think it came out in like '99, and the version of Aliens is by default is this, all the deleted scenes have been added in, so that it actually helps the story, because you see Ripley when she's living on the space station talking about her daughter. She gets told that her daughter has died.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see Newt's family going to the ship, the derelict spacecraft, and discovering the eggs, and they're the first ones to. It was Burke who sent them there, and infected the whole colony.
Yeah,
and so it's a much more complete film when it's done right. When you have somebody like James Cameron doing a special edition, it makes sense. But yeah, George kind of fucked it shit up.
Yeah.
Sorry, just 2 more things before we dip out of here. Fixer sent me the bad guys from Emmett Otter. Let me see if I pull them up here. Come on, Facebook. Facebook takes forever to load now. Come on, Facebook. Go on. It takes forever a day. Here's your bad guys for Emmett Otter. Yeah. They're the bad dudes.
A turtle and a snake, and
that's Smokey the Bear.
The bear. Didn't he have like a chopper? I think he had a motorcycle.
I think so. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, he was riding that Akira bike.
There's the bad guys for Emmett Otter.
You don't want to see the bad guys for the movie I was talking about.
I'm sure. But I did forget about this as well. This is the last piece we'll talk about here. Constantine, Mexico Constantine came out this week. Well, pre-ordered this week.
Looks nice.
Looks great.
For $100 for less than what you get with most Mezcos.
You get cigarettes though with it.
See, I did not see that. Where did it say that you get cigarettes in it?
I don't think they showed pictures of it, but they commented about it.
The clothes look a little big and baggy on him.
Well, somebody was talking about his shirt. They were like something about his shirt. Like, if you untuck it, what's going to be underneath it or something like that.
So they weren't allowed to use the cigarettes or the guns in the promo images, but they assured everyone on Twitter that he will have those.
Why weren't they able to?
I don't know. It's got to be something from DC, something weird. I don't know.
Other characters have come.
I know. I know.
There's other DC characters who have guns, like Deathstroke. And you showed his guns. Like, so what's the difference between Constantine and him?
I don't know. But he does have a little bit more than a normal Mezco. I mean, he's got 4 heads. And if that's the same chainsaw, doesn't the chainsaw make sounds or something?
It says lighter with flame effect and 4 end. It doesn't say anything about the chainsaw. It says literally it has nothing here about the chainsaw.
Well, I don't know. I feel like they did a figure with a chainsaw that made sounds or something. Maybe that was a different company. But that's not all the accessories. You got to keep going because he comes with a lot more.
That's it. This is what they. Oh, okay. I didn't see these. Okay.
Oh, he's like got the Doctor Strange effects, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
Right.
no, I mean for sure, their prices are creeping up, and it's.
Well, everybody's prices are going up.
Yeah, I mean, what when 112 first came out, 2015, they were $60. So in 5-6 years, they've gone up 40. That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
It is.
I did not pre-order this. I don't know. I mean, pre-orders are still open. I may get one, but I don't know.
Damn, I should raise my prices.
No,
Yeah. No. Yeah. I was
Hold
gonna
the
talk about
line.
that.
hold the line.
I was gonna bring that up, Bobby.
You go ahead and do that, Bobby. And I'm not putting any more into my order. That's it. What I got is what I got.
Shit, man, I see Super 7 and Mythic Legions, Mezco. I know Mezco has soft goods, but shit, man.
Don't
Like,
do
I'm
it. Don't you
too
do it.
little.
Don't you do it. And Iron had asked me, it says, didn't I pre-order something for Sideshows? It's like, yes, I ordered my first Sideshow figure, and I'm probably my last one. And that's a classic Spider-Man.
Oh, that one's tempting.
Yeah, that one looks so good.
I had to do that one. I just had to do that
Yeah.
one. I was like, I wouldn't be a true Spider-Man fan if I didn't order it. So
Oh, don't say that.
Action figure expert really wants you to talk about McFarlane's figures, and I think we're not going to do that.
I don't know what you want me to say about them. Like,
Did he show something new?
Oh, yeah, he did. But this is only DC figures I need in my life is Mayfex. Mayfex is doing right. I don't need McFarlane's stuff. Mayfex is making figures that I want to have in my collection. They're not making 72,000 Batmans from 6 different books. That's cool. Mayfex is doing what I want. They have articulation. See, his knee actually bends here. I don't have to worry about his leg popping off if I try to put him back together like Bane, when you can't put the leg on there and doesn't even sit on there.
Oh yeah, they did reveal the Batman Red White Knight.
Yeah, they revealed that. They revealed that John Stewart with the lipstick on. What else did they reveal? Like some other Batman characters are probably in that line too. It's just Batman.
Yeah,
it's Batman. Don't even call it DC Multiverse line. It's called the Batman Multiverse line. That's all it's called. Batman Multiverse line. That's it.
Yeah. Even the questionable articulation and all that aside, you put out that many Batmans, it is really boring.
Bobby, you still had that Azrael sitting there with you?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, so can you hold that up, please? This is what you are buying from McFarlane. The same thing that came out, back in 2000s.
Yep.
I think it was 2002, I believe this came out.
This is what you are buying. The same thing DC Direct was giving you back in the early 2000s.
No thigh swivel.
No thigh swivel, nothing.
No double elbows, no double knees, no ankle articulation.
Same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do have to give credit. Yeah, Greg Miller did point out that John Stewart was wearing lipstick on his figure.
Make sure
Oh, Bobby, sorry, before we get out of here, tell us about, you showed off a little bit something there in your weapons pack. You got the weapons packs?
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
showed off the box for weapons packs. I think you got it.
that video is from the factory.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But what type of plastic Jazzwares or Legends type? I mean, it's PV. Both are PVC. It's just a matter of what durometer you're using for that PVC. You can go softer or you can go harder. The Fortnite figures, I think Legends maybe uses a softer PVC. The Fortnite figures I remember were a little harder, but I want to say that so what's in the joint is POM, or sometimes it's PVC. I remember on Fortnite they used really soft PVC or POM, so like you got a lot of bend like in the joint, and so the figure kind of flopped around, but it had harder parts if I remember. The Action Force figures are going to be on par with Legends and Classified and Black Series.
Yeah.
They're going to be better. What are you talking about?
I mean, I didn't want to, put it out there. I'm trying to,
Stay
I
humble.
want to spread love to everyone. I think everyone should buy everything out there right now, including Action Force.
You know what? I'll start playing for you. Kendrick Lamar, Humble. Sit down, bitch. Be humble.
Listen, man. If there's a quality product out there, there's a quality product. I think, but because I work in the toy industry, I think my standards are a little higher. Now, granted, yes, I'm sure my figures come out, someone's probably gonna find some issues with them, and I'm not saying that Action Force figures are going to be perfect. I'm going to try my damnedest to make sure they are as good as they can be and as close to perfect as I can get them. But when you're dealing with mass production, there's always going to be some sort of flaw or issue. But I mean, it goes to like standards I have, like for instance, like the Super 7 stuff. It's like single knees, single elbows. Figure can't hold accessories. Because you didn't make the hands right, or the handles of the knives right, or this or that. That kind of stuff. It's like that bothers me when I'm paying that much for a figure. I should be getting a lot more. So different strokes for different folks. I know people are really happy about Classified, and that's okay. I know people love Black Series and Legends. That's great, man. If it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. That's cool. A lot of people out there don't like Action Force. That's cool, man. If you like it, you like it. You want to come on the train, we'll pick you up. It's all good.
Yeah, and then just to tag on to that, Bobby, and then if you could email me your address for anyone that doesn't like Action Force, I want to send you something. I don't want to tell you what it is, but I think you're going to want to see this. So just go ahead and privately DM me your address for those. Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah. Brett Stahl says Bobby get sent your new office, got a closet into a walk-in closet.
Yeah. No, man. Listen, the office space I was looking at, I was looking at what the offices would be allocated for, and the office that would be for photography, it's a big space, because I've amassed a lot of dioramas over the last year to get ready for some really nice product shots. So I'll have a nice little photo studio set up.
Trying to come up there.
Yeah, I'm excited to take pictures of those figures, man, for sure, man. Action Force, yeah.
Well, I already know the address, so I'll just show up anyway, so it doesn't matter. I already know the address. I'll just show up. Don't worry about it. You don't need to send me an invitation. I just show up.
Door's locked, buddy.
I knock on the door. I can sit outside on the stoop. I mean, I can sit outside the steps. I can sit outside the sidewalk. I mean, come on. I can sit between the houses, so that means I'm not technically on your property, and I'm not technically on the neighbor's property. I'm in between, so you can't shoot me at that point. So,
It'll be like Fight Club, where I'll just let you stay on the porch for a couple days to earn your spot.
That's fine. I can do that. I have my whole gear on my backpack.
I'll whack you every now and then and just belittle you.
Oh, see, Greg's with me. He said Art and me we're going up. I'll bring Chris with me too. Yo, we all come up there. We'll all have a good old time sitting outside. We'll have some s'mores out there. We telling Action Force stories, sitting out there camping out.
Listen, when it comes time to do the order fulfillment, I'm going to need to hire some people to help with filling orders. So,
all right, you got me. Bismarck asks, please inform everyone listening the last day to pre-order Action Force through CrowdOx.
It's not yet, so don't worry. Updates will go out before it'll be the last day. It's not going to be too much longer, but there's still time.
Cool. All right, Sentry, tell everybody where they can find you at, please, sir.
Instagram, Sentry Productions, YouTube channel with no new content. That's going to be youtube.com/Sentry Productions. Facebook, Spencer 21st Century Cole, really stupid name. Came out with it when I was really young. Don't judge me. And then that's it, man. And then yeah, that's it.
Nice. Thank you. Well, thank you for being on with us.
Thank you guys, man. This is awesome, man. really enjoyed this, man. Me and Bobby made no progress as employers, but I mean, it's all good as long as everyone enjoyed themselves. But I appreciate you guys letting me on, man. I had a good time. Thank you.
Definitely. Anything else before we get out of here, gentlemen?
Make sure you check out my latest news video.
Yeah.
I did. It was great.
Yep. Hopefully, all the rumors are going to come true.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ryan, anything?
You can follow me on Instagram. That's all I got.
Bobby, anything?
Good fuck.
God, he froze on me.
Ooh, he froze at the worst time, man.
That was great. He froze right on what he was saying. He's like, you go. I was like, okay, Max, there you go.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, man.
Backfired on that one. That was the internet. The internet knew what it was doing. Yeah, check out Rectangler's new Marvel Legends video. I did put up my top 10 Marvel Legends list for 2020, and we're just waiting for Ryan to put up his top 10.
Oh,
sometime.
really?
I thought you were going to do one.
Okay.
All right. If you don't want to, I mean, you don't have to. It's up to you.
Can I borrow your cool intro that you?
Yeah, I guess you want to be me. Hey, it's not great, but okay. Take a lot of beating up with this, so.
All right, maybe.
All right. And don't forget, February 1st, we will be starting the contest, Infinity Equation toy photography contest. 1 picture per person. We will, at the end of the month, the last episode of the month, we will choose a winner at that time, and you will win a $50 gift card. So
It's gonna be awesome.
there you go. So definitely, if you think you can't do it, definitely put in something. At least try. That's all I ask is you try. Just give your best shot. All right. For Laser Pants, Todd, for Rectangle, Violet vs. Bobby, and thank you, our guest, Sentry, for joining us. We will see you next week. And next week, we will have Michael French with us. That's what I forgot to say. Yes.
No.
Next week. Is it next
February
week?
5th, baby.
No,
I thought it was March 5th.
No.
It's February 5th?
Yeah, February 5th. Yes. I have it on my calendar. February 5th.
Retro Blasting next week.
Yes, there you go. Retro Blasting. Michael French from Retro Blasting will be joining us next Friday. So we will see you then. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. Peace.
Later.